Hi guys! Happy Tuesday! I kind of feel like it's been forever. I feel like it's been forever since we last streamed. It hasn't, but it feels like it's been forever. And that's just how it is when you don't take breaks. Hi, welcome in everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Happy Tuesday! And no bad Tuesday from you. I'm sorry to hear that. It's been one day. It's been 1 week since she looked at me. Welcome in. Yeah, it's been 1 day. It's been 1 day, and I called out of work yesterday because I was like, man, I need to do nothing. And I didn't even do nothing. I went out to see a friend who helps me with organizing some stuff. And then I had a couple meetings. But it was a good day and I still feel really tired. I don't know. It's like no matter how much I sleep, I don't feel well rested and it really sucks. That's also probably because I have to wake up so early for work usually, which also sucks. And that's better than just bed rotting. I can no longer afford to bed rot. I have too much to do to bed rot. Bed rotting is not allowed. But guys, if you haven't seen or heard, there is a, maybe you need some magnesium, I don't know, but I actually putting that thought on a little hook and going back to it later, I actually because I have health insurance via my fire job, but I don't really like my doctor because I don't really see, because I only just get regular checkups, right? But they never follow up with me and I don't think they really care. So I'm looking for a new doctor. It's so hard to find a new doctor, dude. If you don't have one of the big health insurance companies, it's so hard to find a doctor. But I want a doctor that I feel cares about me. So I've been looking around for a new doctor and the thing is here too, hi, I'm doing well. The thing here too is if you want to get a new doctor and it's not the big hospitals or anything, it takes you can't see them for a month. So I luckily found someone that can see me next week. So hopefully it works out because I would like to have a new doctor. And just get a checkup. I haven't gotten a checkup in a bit. You know, gotta do all the lady things too, OBGYN stuff. I also need to use my dental insurance because honestly, I haven't seen a dentist in a bit. No, I'm American. So it's yeah, I don't know. Health insurance is stupid. Welcome in. Health insurance is stupid. But anyways, if you haven't seen, we have a project to do voice packs, but we all have to get to 5K first. So word of mouth, guys, chop, chop, word of mouth, tell your friends, tell your lovers, tell your classmates, tell your coworkers about Beni Doki, the best VTuber on YouTube.com. Have you guys heard of Beni Doki? Okay, let's make a pitch right now where we go door to door, you know, like the Mormons. Let's make a pitch. Have you heard about Beni Doki? Do you like dragons? Do you like women? I was asking Grandma. Do you like dragons and do you like hot women? And do you like Charizard? Follow Beni Doki. She is really funny. And do you like dragon? Do you like tomboy? Yeah. Do you like audio? There's a whole community out there I know that likes audio RPs. I need them to know where I am. I feel like they don't know I'm here, but I don't go on a lot of other social media websites, so I don't know. But tell them, tell all the people you know, tell them I'm here. You may think that you're not, they'll probably follow still. Do you like beautiful singing voices and endless Terraria? Follow Beni Doki. Follow Beni Doki. Yeah. Do you like to watch a Terraria Cookie Addict? We got a VTuber for you. Yeah. And I'm funny. Do you like, do you want to follow someone who lets you call them Venus? Beni Doki cured my bad hair day. I'm curing baldness. I'm curing baldness. I'm curing receding hairlines. I'm curing, erectile dysfunction. Maybe not that one. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm curing all I'm curing your illnesses and your ailments. You want a Beni for your house and boat? Your house and boat? Your boat? How are you getting internet at your boat? Wait, that's stupid. Wi-Fi exists. Or like data exists. I've had my phone on a boat. What a stupid thing I just said. Yacht havers. I don't know if I've ever been on a yacht. I've been on like a ferry. Who wants to buy me a yacht? Yacht on the throne? Now we heard it. Beni will act like it never happened. Heard what? Eh? Heard what? What did I hear? Huh? Do you suffer from motion sickness? This YouTuber's game choices are catered to you. Follow Beni Doki. Yeah, exactly. Follow Beni Doki. Follow her. Play that one short I made that's hypnotizing you. Hello, sir. Ever seen the dragon from the Shrek movies? Well, here's the next best thing to toast. Beni Doki. I'm not the dragon from Shrek, dude. She's pretty slay though. I'm not gonna like lie about that. Like she's got it going on. But I'm not a dragon from Shrek. I would never fuck Donkey. He's a donkey. You go under from the yacht upkeep cost. Oh, never mind. I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility. Can someone take care of the yacht for me? Get me a yacht and then get me someone to take care of the yacht. Oh, dude, we need to tell the furries about Beni. Tell the furries about Beni, but I think tell the ASMR and audio people about Beni. But like, I need my groundwork team. I need my groundwork team to like put out the posts. Put the posts out there. One post is one post somewhere else is one pow pow from Beni. I don't know, some people are into that. This is your dragon that was cut from How to Train Your Dragon. They never want you to see what they lost. We need you poster, but it's Beni. How to Train Your Dragon? Title of my set. It don't follow. Their home business looks kind of burnable. Just saying. Just saying, like, I don't have to like put out the fires, you know, like it's the least you could do, right? I like, you know, protect the space and stuff. I don't have to. Pow pow sounds kind of what? It's beaten up. That's not anything weird. That's just like pow 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 pow. Pop pop. Or like, cause like fire from my mouth. That. It's weird if you make it weird. Yeah, so that's your fault. You need a dragon for D&D. Beni is your girl for the job of being terrifying, entertaining all at the same time. I would love to play D&D. Pow pow followed by pop pop. Definitely can't sound wrong. Pow 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 pow. What? Spitting hot fire. Fire. We're weird though. I recoiled when you blowed in the... You don't like it? You don't like this? Is that good? Follow Beni, no, you probably want to make it weird. Evening, Beni. Fire, fire, fire. Beni does do birthday I don't do birthday parties. I don't do birthday parties. I don't make public appearances. I do. I mean, I would make public appearances as an anime girl. Tell your conventions that you want PROMISU EN at your convention so that we may appear for meet and greets. Do it again. You're like, you are a birthday candle and I will blow you out. So, anyways, so what will you guys do after this stream? During this stream? Spread the word. Spread the word of the Benibel. Beninism. Benianity. I'm starting propaganda right now. Actually, awesome. Good. Yeah. Beniganda. She got Furbies. If that might sweeten the deal, I've got Furbies. I've got a lot of things. Beniology's good. Beniology's good. Yeah, yeah. Venism propagandoki. 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 It'll be like how the K-pop girl group Luna, and also how BTS ARMY became really widespread. It was because their fans would just go to a bunch of places and do hashtag like BTS ARMY or hashtag Stan Luna, and it just became so big it became like a meme. You just gotta go and be like hashtag Beni Doki. Hashtag Beni Doki, and then people are like, what's Beni Doki? What is that? What's that? And they Google it and then they find me. Just get a bumper sticker with it saying Benilicious, but then someone's gonna find my car and then stalk me. Not good. Not good. I'll make the history book. The history book? I didn't say your car. Oh, put it on your car? Yeah. Do a car wrap. Do a full car wrap. And then you say Cult of the Lamb so she can be a true cult. I love Cult of the Lamb. That's why we all need the bumper stickers. I don't drive around that much. Hey, Benny. Hello, welcome in. Actually, I want to see like at a con, because I think it's hard to like get an Itash I made of you. I want someone to show up with like one of those like pulling those like little red wagons you pull along with you, but I want the red wagon to have a Benny wrap. I think that's much more doable. You do, or you know those little toy cars that are like red and have like the yellow hood? Do a wrap of that with Benny on it. Yeah. Do that. But I think the little red wagon would be really cute. And I think you should do like a wrap of like a surfboard for Yuri, and then a cop car. A full cop car for Myra. That sounds like too much effort for me. A wet wagon? I would like a wet wagon with a full Benny wrap. A Benny wrap around a wet wagon. Turn a little red wagon into a little fire truck. Yeah, that'd be cute. That'd be cute. Cause I don't know if anyone's gonna do a full car for me, but like a little red wagon, that's much more plausible, right? But yes, these are all in efforts to spread the Benny propaganda, which must be spread. Need more Benny propaganda. Just get a giant cutout, man. I would love to have a cutout of me. I would keep that in my house. Hello, welcome in. I would keep a cutout of me in my house and put it right next to the front door, so it's the first thing people see when they walk in. But then I would have to hide it in the closet when people I don't want knowing I'm a VTuber come in. which will gradually become harder to do because like the moment I get merch, I'm gonna start making my shrine. I'm gonna make a shrine to myself, because that's how I am as a person. The moment I get merch, I'm gonna start making a shrine to myself. It'll be right next to my desk and I'll be able to look at it every day. That is my dream. I want to get merch. I want to have merch of me so bad. But did I hear the fire suit merch? Fire suit merch. Fire suit. What if they just find it in the closet? What are they doing in my closet? Don't be weird. I'll just tell them it's an anime character. Hi cat, welcome in. Just need to pass off like your craziest fan to throw people off your trail. I have so much merch. How to get a huge entertainment system and still have it all in boxes. Whoa. Not if I make a shrine first. I'll be first in line for the merch. Sup gamers, welcome in. What would be your first pick if you could get any piece of Beni merch? The simple stuff, you know, like a keychain and a pin badge and like a print. And then once we get more, then I want to have like, I want to have a light stick. Hello, welcome in, welcome. I want to make a sexy firefighter calendar. If I had unlimited money, unlimited games, but unlimited bacon and unlimited money, I would make a sexy firefighter calendar. But that would be a lot of money because that's like commercial rights for every single piece of artwork, which is a lot. I like acrylics. Oh yeah, I want an acrylic standee. Oh, and I want to CHARDET plush. I want to CHARDET plush so bad. I want all my mascots to be plushes. That is like mascot designers' final boss dream. Plushes. I want to CHARDET plush really bad. May I put my phone down for a bit and my Scottish Fold cat was watching it? That's cute. No, we're not bringing that back, Benny. Bring what back? Definite buy. Doki Makura. Yeah, Doki Makura. CHARDET plush is a must. Yes, CHARDET plush is a must, but it's gotta be small. I like small plushes that I can take around with me and fit in my bag. 12 commercial art pieces. Yeah, that would be pricey. Yeah, not the games and bacon. All that. Benny Fumo. What's a Fumo? Fumo plush. Fumo plush. Oh, why are these called a Fumo? What makes them a Fumo? They're okay. Is that like the brand or is that like the style? I would love plush that can work like a keychain. I could put it on my bag. Yeah, a small one would be cute, I think. The style. Yahoo, welcome in. Fumo is a higher quality blush brand. I don't really know if I like this like shape though. I would definitely want to like design my own shape because I'm very picky about plush design. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the anime people plushes that go around because I feel like the body shape can be okay. So when it comes to like plush design, and this is just me being like a merchandise person, I think anime characters are hard to translate into plushes because they're often very complicated. So I think you need to simplify the anime character to like the most basic dot eyes as you can, so that they actually look cute as a plush. I don't want all those details in the eyes. I don't want all that detail in the hair. Make it really, really, really simple, and then it will actually be cute. Dot eyes, really simple hair, very simplified clothes. Like, trust, if I ever got a plush, I would make sure it came out cute and not just bleh. Because I think a lot of anime people plushes are bleh. Yeah, and the same goes with the CHARDET plushes. Like, I would make sure that I got to look at everything about the plush. Like, give me a 360 turn. I've got to know what it's about. Cause like, I'm very serious about that. I would want your eyes to have some kind of interesting texture or fabric. I don't know. Cause like, once you start doing that on a plush, like it just kind of looks kind of dookie. You gotta have like really simple dot eyes generally for a cute plush. If it was a figure, that would be another thing, but a plush's gotta be pretty simple. Yeah. But yeah, like the Vidal plush, that's simple. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I would love to have a plush one day. That would be so awesome. They could take me around. But yeah, I would like a CHARDET plush. I designed our 3 mascots in mind, with, you know, being a plush. I made them very simple and not too complicated so that if they do become plushes, they wouldn't be hard to produce. That was a concern of mine. I was like, I gotta make these so that they can become marketable plushies. They gotta be marketable plushies. The fun part of having plushies is that you can commission someone to turn it into a live 2D model. Yeah, I've seen those before. I ordered a few plushies through Makeship. I feel like Makeship is like hit or miss. Yeah. I think when the person partnering with Makeship does the design on their own accord, it turns out fine. But I think they have their own internal people who do it if you don't have anyone to do it for you. And I'm just like, oh, and you went with that. Okay. We're a marketable plushie from the get-go. Yeah. Don't make them into a marketable. Everyone's a marketable plushie. You're a marketable plushie. You're a marketable plushie. You're a marketable plushie. I know it actually needs like a minimum of 200. Yeah, that's a lot. 200 is a lot. But plushies are, you know, they're not cheap to make, so it makes sense. CHARDET plush, Benny Fumo, and accurate replica fire buttons. Fire truck, we don't have one. A fire truck would be expensive. I don't get plush as much these days as merch. Most apparel and acrylic standees, maybe a keychain once in a while. Yeah. I think a plushes are like, I feel like those are definitely something you have to wait a bit to get as merchandise. Like you gotta prove yourself worthy to get a plush made. And then like the first set of merch is always going to be like acrylic standee, keychain, pin badge. Those are like the usual ones, which I really want because it's like the typical like idol like set. I want that a lot. So I would like to have one. Now I look too ugly to make one. Well, I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you. I want my own plush. I would love to have a plush of me. It'd be so cute. Is starting a plush as easy as doing it? For me, no, because we have to go through my company. So the company is in control of the merchandise. Unless it's like a fan thing, which I'm pretty sure fan merch is okay and fine. You have to check our website for that, but I'm pretty sure fan merch is fine. But anything that's official from us, like it's our company making it, and they're probably, I don't know about them partnering with people to make it get done. Oh right, yes, I am part of a company. I'm always down for stickers. I love stickers, but I know some people don't really like stickers because they're not like, you have to be like, oh, where am I gonna put the sticker? But I would love to have like, I want what's it called? What's it called? The car stickers. Sexy car sticker. I want a peeker. Is that what you peeker sticker, right? I want car sticker that you can take off and put back on. I would love to see people take pictures of many places all over the world. Yeah. Plush is permanent to get one man. You generally need like 100 plus pre-orders confirmed to get a company made one. Yeah. Because plushes are a lot to produce. I love stickers. Peekers. Yeah, peeker stickers. I want a peeker sticker. I also, oh my god, the other thing I really want to do is I want to do checkies, which is I want to do the like Polaroids and sign them personally for you guys. I really want to do checkies. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's so much work because you have to sign these over and over again and decorate them and like write them. I'm like, no, but I want to do it. I want to do it. That's like idol culture. I want to do that. That's idol culture. I have commitment issues, so if I ever got stickers, I never put them on anything. But if it was a peeker, you can take that on and off because like they do that, I think. Any chickies are cute. Will they have something extra with them? What does that mean? I don't think so. They would just have like a little message and a signature. Any stickers I cart, I just tape them to my wall. You can also get one of those like sticker books that they make that it has like the repealable back. Benny, I want to do the work. It'll just make me feel like, man, I've made it. Checkies? Wow. Checkies? Wow. Oh my goodness. And then, you know, I would love to like do meet and greet at a convention, and like that will also make me feel like, wow, I made it. As the only person I know that say they put their perfume on it or sat on it or squished it on. Whoa. I just wipe it through my under boob sweat. That's nasty. I remember Mari. Oh, she kissed her. That's so cute. That's very Mari. That's so cute. Meet and greet. Ayo, Off-Kai meet one day. I mean, if they like have us, I don't know. That's not up to me. You know, they gotta want us to be there. But if you suggest it, you request it. I think most cons, like, if you request it, they'll like look it up if enough people request it. So that's always like please, like, no matter how little effect you think you have on it, it'll always be a positive effect if you request us as PROMISU EN to show up. Especially if you know like any like 18+ anime cons. I'm sure that would be interested in having us. I feel like there's not a lot of us, so like, you know, like always suggest and request it to your cons. Always. Please one day. Yeah. They should want you. They should. Everybody should. Again, word of mouth. Spread the good news. Spread the propaganda. Spread the Beni propaganda. Oh, you want to follow Beni Doki. Oh, you want to listen to her audios. Oh, you want to subscribe to her on youtube.com. Oh, you want to follow her on Twitter. That's your daily propaganda. I've seen some streamers literally stream hours of them signing checkies. I want to do that. I want to do hand cam for checky signing. That sounds fun. I want to do that. Bet chat, we have a mission. You have a mission. Go out there, Chardets. Spread the word. Tell people. Ooh. I know people that can bring features con using iPad. I think those ones you have to pay to be on the iPad though. It's not like a con inviting you to be a guest. That's a little different. And also the iPad things is not really a meet and greet. It's more like you exploring the con. And I want to do a meet and greet. I've been to plenty of cons. Spread Venus everywhere. Bring the Venus to the people. Bring the Venus to the people. The Venus cult. Invite them to Ben Island. Invite them to Ben Island. The Venus has spoken. Spoken indeed. Spoken indeed. You must go spread the good word. The word cannot be spread unless you go spread it. Spread the spread the Venus seed. That ain't right. Bring the Venus to the people. Indeed. I don't know if I'd be able to do a meet and greet with Beni. I think I'd be too nervous. You're talking to me right now on stream. What are you even saying? I don't know why you would be nervous to talk to me during a meet and greet. We're talking right now. Ooh, you want to watch Beni Doki so bad? Ooh. 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 We need to propagate. What's propagate? Propagate, isn't that a plant thing? Isn't that like watering a plant? Yeah, I would stutter so bad, but you're talking to me right now. What is the difference? On Off-Kai, I was nervous for meet and greets, but it's really fun. But you're talking to me right now. Well, she's not wrong, but I understand, Shadow. Typing and actually making words with my mouth is a very different thing. Okay. If I read the word MK, I have to go okay. It's been a different thing doing meet and greets in person. I guess I'm just built different. I've met a lot of K-pop idols I like in person and talked to them full on, and I guess I'm just impervious now. You're sitting in water, so you must be growing. I gotta tell you something. It's been a while since I stopped growing. They don't let me grow anymore. They don't really let women grow after the age of like 15, unfortunately. I stopped growing. One-on-one meet and greet is different. That's true. It is one-on-one. It is one-on-one. It's almost like I can still hear her voice. If I ever do a meet and greet, you have to like do that thing where like you put a heart and you want me to complete the, oh wait, but my arms don't really move that way. Man, I want to do the thing where I don't complete the heart with my hands, but my arms don't move that way. I think that would be funny. I mean, people can be nervous to type too. It's easier though, for sure. I met a VG friend Oshi last year and I was barely audible. Oh no. You're not small. Beni Mario is a small one. Yeah, I'm not small. I'm very average. Tall, even, for a woman. I do the thumbs up. No, I'm doing the thumbs up. I'm doing the thumbs up. What's it say? I don't think that would work. Yeah, the thumbs up half heart from, yeah, that. It'll be funny, yeah. Maybe I'll get like one of those attachable VTuber arms just for that. It'll be funny, yeah. Uncompleted half heart and thumbs up combo, yeah. I would want to see photos that you guys take at the meet and greet though. I like to snoop around. I want to see the pics. I want to see the pictures. The screen will grab you for a hug. Peace sign half heart clears. Peace sign half heart. The screen will grab you for a hug. The screen? I don't hug. You think you're gonna get a hug out of me? Nah. Nah. Oh, it'll be so fun though if I actually get to do a meet and greet sometime. I want to do meet and greet. I want to do meet greet. I want to do meet greet. Meet greet. No free hugs. No free hugs. I'm not like that. Do you remember when like free hug signs became big in the anime con scene? Where it's like free hugs and it's just like someone holding a cardboard sign. Do you guys remember glomping? Glomp. Oh my god, cringe days. When he hates us, I don't hate you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fist bump, yeah. Yeah, fist bump, yeah. I need to get a Wiggler head if I go to a con. What's a Wiggler head? What? The Wiggler from Mario Kart? Glomping, oh my god. Yowie paddles! Yowie paddles! I really think Yowie paddles! I really wanted one. I want a Yowie paddle. Oh god, glomping a terrible idea is now gone. Old days of anime cons. With the Yowie paddles too, man, I miss Yowie paddles. Monhan Wiggler mentioned from Monhan. No, the Wiggler from Monster Hunter. Oh. Not the Wiggler from Mario. But what about the Wiggler? But what about the Wiggler from Mario? What about that Wiggler? You can play with him in Mario Kart in the DLC. You can play as the Wiggler. In Mario Kart. There used to be a Yowie convention in America. And they used to there was like so many Yowie paddles and they would have, it was just Yowie. Used to, yeah, they don't have, I don't think it doesn't exist anymore. It like ended really fast, I think. But it was very interesting. Very interesting. Look up what the Wiggler head looks like from Monster Hunter. It's a little black dragon looking thing, right? Yeah? No? Yeah? The Wiggler? Any relation to the Onceler? How bad me be? Unironically, I was in the Onceler fandom. Sorry. I am the typical Tumblr sexy man enjoyer. Unfortunately, I was a Tumblr sexy man enjoyer and I was very much into the Onceler and Oncest. It was a time and it was a place, which was Tumblr. But I got better. Of course you use Tumblr, bro. I was on Tumblr for Glee. Also, it's literally, yeah, Yowie paddles are actual paddles for spankins. Like spankin' paddles, you know? Oh, a Tumblr. Excuse me. What did that? Now, what do you guys think a Tumblr girl is, huh? What do you think a Tumblr girl is, huh? Tumblr and Tumblr, since they banned stuff, yeah, we all left. They spanked cosplayers. Yeah, that's what the Yowie paddle was for. It's for spanking. Why are we surprised? I was on Tumblr for Glee. Do you have a webtoon? No, I don't have a webtoon. I am not good at drawing people. I only draw mascots and little animal creatures. I do not draw people. I don't like drawing people. I heard some people got hurt, so they banned the paddle. That would make sense. I think people were just like paddling people without their consent, which is always bad. So yeah. What's the people? I don't know. Some girls like arts and stuff. I was on Tumblr first for Glee, and then I got into anime stuff on Tumblr. I was like into Attack on Titan for a bit on Tumblr, and then like Animal Crossing, and yeah. Furry art of Benny. I would love to be a furry, but I'm a dragon, so I would be a scaly, but I'm not really into scalies. Did you have the jacket? Tumblr jacket? There's a Tumblr jacket? I don't think so. I thought it'd be like a cute paddle merch with your favorite character. No, it is a wooden paddle that just says Yowie on it. Oh, the AOT jacket? No. I got into Tumblr when they started banning stuff. I was so livid. Oh yeah. I was really into Attack on Titan for like the first 2 seasons. I really liked Hanji and Levi and Erwin, like the adult trio. And that's what I was following on Tumblr content for that. I mean, you'd be a dragon puppy. That sounds pretty cute. Dragon dog. Oh, the reliable ones. Yeah. Yeah, I liked them a lot. And then I was really into Animal Crossing for a long time. Animal Crossing New Leaf, which is the best Animal Crossing, in my opinion. And then I was into like Free, the swimming anime. What else was I into on Tumblr? Gravity Falls. Steven Universe, cartoons in general. With Anka, I mean, did Anka only come in at New Leaf? Free was everywhere back then. It was a fun anime. I didn't keep up with it though. I watched like 2 seasons and that was it. And I really liked the guy with the short black hair. That was Rin's friend that came in like the 2nd season, I think. I liked Ray in the 1st season, but then the other guy came in and he was very edgy. So I was like, I only know Free from my online Fujo friends. Same Fujos love the anime. It's built for Fujos. It's for Fujos. Sports anime, you know? Sports anime is made for Fujoshiing out. That's... Sports anime gotta be the gayest fucking anime. There's something in that juice for the Fujos to Fujo out, which is what I was doing. Yeah, I was watching free anime. What else was I into back then? Have you seen Blue Lock? It shows? No, I haven't seen Blue. I personally don't even like sports anime. But Free, they barely did the sport, so I was like, okay. But I actually don't really like sports anime because I don't like sports, which I know isn't a requirement for sports anime. But like, I just could not bring myself to care because I also think a lot of sports anime is like slice of life-ish. And I don't care for that. But so many of my friends were so deep into different sports animes. Like a lot of them were into Haikyuu. A lot of them were into like baseball one, Dai no Ace, Ukiko Fukikabate or something like that. That was the older one. But yeah, I don't like sports. Oddly enough, the only sports anime I really liked was the fucking biking one. And it was ugly, but I enjoyed it. Yowamushi Pedal. I was really into Yowamushi Pedal for a bit. And then I healed and I moved on. How could you hate NASCAR, Benny? Oh, NASCAR? I have a friend that's really into NASCAR. Boring to me, though. I like sports anime, but I don't like sports, and I really like slice of life. I don't like slice of life. Vlog is good, but read the manga. Anime don't look too hot. Looks so good. Oh, that one. Prince of Tennis is probably the only one I got. Prince of Tennis is like like classic sports anime. That one, Prince of Tennis, and like Kuroko no Basket are like, and no, Slam Dunk even, like classic sports anime. Hime. Oh, that song, yeah, I remember that song. I would run around to that song. Do you have a crush on one of the Cyclist characters? No, I don't think so. I don't think I actually had a crush on any of them. I just really liked the fucking, I just thought the main character was so adorable. Like, I really wanted him to win. I thought he was so, I was like, wow, I want you to have everything in life, my beautiful son. And then I really liked the Christmas tree hair guy, and I liked him in Yaois with the big guy, the baker guy. Prince of Tennis is like OG, yeah. Then you really do have all types of friends. I have a lot of types of friends. Hajime no Ippo is one of my favorite anime. It's a sports anime technically. That's like the boxing one, right? With the pointy nose. I was like, I have a pointy nose. I like Kuroko, but it was ridiculous. Like, man shooting full court shots. I mean, have you seen Prince of Tennis? Prince of Tennis is the one where like someone hits a tennis ball so hard it goes back in time and is the meteor that takes out the dinosaurs, right? Right. Doesn't he hit a tennis ball so hard it goes back in time and is the meteor that killed the dinosaurs? Slam Dunk is a classic. The author's other basketball manga reel is also great. What? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a scene in Prince of Tennis where he hits the tennis ball so hard it goes back in time and kills the dinosaurs. And early Prince of Tennis was the ball goes around the net post and makes it in. I don't know about pointy nose. I think that might be tomorrow's show. I made the mistake of trying to sports anime Keijo blind at work. I don't know what that one is. The Tezuka zone scene. Yeah, the tennis ball wipes out the dinosaurs. But I didn't get to that part. I never watched it. I've just seen that scene. It's tennis. It shouldn't be that deep. But sports anime is so dramatic. It's so funny because they're always in like high school too. And I'm like, half of y'all aren't going to be playing this sport after high school. You know, Ippo does kind of have a big nose. I never noticed. I don't know. I never watched it. It's not my style, but I have heard of it before. Tennis is that deep. Sports anime do be hitting different. Is Keijo the butt sumo one? I've seen clips of the anime of the girls playing butt sumo where they just throw their butts at each other and they like fall off and they're like in swimsuits because it's in water also. Wow, anime. Surely anything can happen in anime. It's like that Beyblade series where they show Moses Sabrina. That's awesome. I want to be the strongest in the world. It's my favorite. It's wrestling and also idols. Ooh. That's Keijo. Is that one? Yeah, Keijo. Keijo's funny. I love so hard watching the anime. Keijo's doing better than it should be for the premise. Keijo was art. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Dead or Alive? Dead or Alive? Dead or Alive? Is that the one where they shoot the bullet and the girl's boobs go around it? Is that Dead or Alive? I was just about to type about Moses Beyblade. Y'all know about Moses Beyblade? I've never heard about Moses Beyblade. That's High School of the Dead. Oh, that seems crazy. No, Dead or Alive is a game series? Oh, that's High School of the Dead. Good to know that you all know that. Have you all seen it? So funny. Beyblade. Yeah, Beyblade goes back to Moses. Have you heard that? There's this one opening theme song from I think it's Beyblade. I think it's Beyblade. Is it Beyblade? Man, it has a really, really sick like English theme song. Fuck. I have to ask my friend. What? I have to ask my friend. I have to ask my friend. What's the sick theme song for the kids anime you showed me? Beyblade? I tried watching High School of the Dead like years ago and I just couldn't get into it. I like how people always pay homage to the Akira slide. There's a lot of anime with opening with the English theme song. Yeah, but this one was really good. It was like hip hop. No, it's two guys. I know Auto Sing Stay Gold for a more recent one. No, that's High School Dead. Come through. No, do not ask ChatGPT. You're talking to me. Do not ask ChatGPT. Fucking, you're better than that. I hear Beyblade and I'm summoned Beyblade X. Forgot their very originally by the fusion trees. I did the same about two guys narrow it down. Oh, a friend came through. Friend came through. Friend came through. Friend came through. Beyblade Burst Surge. We got the spin. Official music video. Beyblade Burst Surge. We got the spin. Beyblade Burst Surge. We got the spin. It's such a like poppin' song, and I'm like, why does this go so hard for Beyblade? Yeah, good song. Thank you, Benny. That one's a good song. I like that one. I like that one. I never watched Beyblade though, but that's a good one. And then there was the Gundam Build Fighters opening theme song that was really good. The Japanese, the first one I think, or was it the second one? Gundam Build Fighters. I watched like one season of that. That was cute. I like that a lot. That is not what I expected, but sounds kind of sick. Yeah, it's yeah. You mean Wing? No, Gundam Build Fighters. I know Wing. Wing's old. I watched Wing. I like Duo, but I'm talking about Gundam Build Fighters. Gundam Build Fighters, which is about the children building Gundams. Gundam Build Fighters opening. And what the child has a hot mom. Don't play ads. Play the song. Yeah, this OP has good editing too. The Beyblade one. Is this the song? No, not this one. Gundam Build Fighters OP2? Is that the second one? Let me see. Why do I get ads for everything? Kill yourself. This is not the theme song I'm thinking of. This is not the song I'm thinking of. Which song am I thinking of? Which song am I thinking of? Could it be Tri-Fighter? No, it's definitely Build Fighters. Because I only watched... Oh, maybe it wasn't this. No, I don't care about this song. Whatever. You know what anime had really... I think the two animes that had the best music... Bleach will always be the anime that stacks up on some of the best music ever. And then... Soul Eater. Soul Eater has some of the best fucking music, bro. What the fuck? Ham Ham! Ham Ham! Ham Ham just comes in here and... Ham Ham! Thank you for buying me the pet grooming kit. That's very helpful to my life. Ham Ham, thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, don't worry. Ham Ham checked their DMs. They've checked their DMs. We're good. We're good. Yeah, they checked their DMs. Very kind. Thank you so much, Ham Ham, for the pet grooming kit. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's so sweet. You can just watch. You don't have to buy stuff for me, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome, Ham Ham. Thank you. That's so kind of you. I actually got the shoes that you got me last time in today, and they're really nice and comfortable. Thank you so much. I really wanted new sneakers that also gave me height because I like to feel tall. So yeah. Ham Ham checked their DMs. Don't worry. Ham Ham checked their Ham Ham checked the DMs. Don't worry. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, Gundam Build Fighters. Yeah, that kid has a hot mom. I don't know if you guys have seen the Gundam Build Fighters mom. But she's hot and she has a hot voice, and like I really like when she's wearing her apron. She usually wears this turtleneck and she works at a Gundam hobby store, so she wears like an apron, and like she's hot. But you know, the small thing to go, I'm not small. I'm not saying I'm small. I just like to feel taller. I'm never trying to be small. The blue-haired one, yeah, she's hot. Never watched it, but I've definitely seen. All right, guy. How many R34 posts does she have? I'm kidding. Don't answer that. 200, that's it? I doubt. I'm gonna guess right now. I'm gonna guess that she has 1,025. The hot moms trope never fails. Nah, and she's a good mom. 400? 400? I thought there would be more. Maybe I'm over, I don't know how many things are on R34. Don't ask Grok. You guys can think for yourself. You can go Google for yourself. You don't need to ask fucking AI. You're fine. You have brains. I believe in you. You have to talk about cool anime theme. Oh yeah, Soul Eater has really good music. Although, ironically, I don't like the first opening, but I like all the openings after that. R34 isn't always the best, but no, they have a toggle. They have a toggle. They have a toggle where you can toggle that off. I've heard. I don't know that from I don't know that from my own accounts, but there's a toggle where you can turn off the AI. What, you don't like Resonance? I'm not a big fan of Resonance. I'm not a big fan of that style of J-Rock. That, like, there's a specific voice of J-Rock that's very popular in J-Rock that my ears are not keen to, and it's that man's voice. And there's a lot of people in J-Rock that sing like that I also am not a big fan of. The gacked voice, yeah, basically, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Oh yeah, Paper Moon's the best one. That's my favorite. That one's my favorite. I like music from Call of the Night. I haven't heard of that one. Was just about to ask, how do you know? I don't know. I heard. I heard that there's a toggle for that on 34. On 34, there's. So I was right. It is over 1,000. Awesome. RIP to TM Revolution. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like, that's why I never liked Ready Steady Go. I don't like that voice. Unfortunately. I mean, there's an app for that. An app for what? Eh? Creepy Nuts? What did Creepy Nuts do again? I don't remember. Isn't that the dan 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 da 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 da? Aren't they? No? I don't know Creepy Nuts. But Hyde was the goat. Who's the guy that never ages and is really hot? Miyabi. Oh my god. Miyabi. But yeah, they're cool. I appreciate them. I'm just not a fan of that voice. I don't know what hot limit is. Bling 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 bang bang bing bang bang. That's not rock though. Does he sound like that? I don't really listen to that. Miyabi, oh god, that guy doesn't age, dude. That guy does not age. Yeah, at all. He's still fine. Then in OP1, Mashal OP2, and they wrote the song and started calling it Call the Night. Oh. I think it's the soundtrack to Call the Night. I don't know Call the Night. But yeah, it's that gacked voice. Not a big fan of that. I may or may not be named after Miyavi. Whoa, that's crazy. I watched his vampire movie. Was it him that had the vampire movie? Bless you, Benny. I'm just coughing. I don't know. I have like a little cough right now. Was it Miyavi that had like a vampire movie, or was that Gacked or Hyde? I thought it was Miyavi. Was it a vampire movie? Damn, I don't even fucking remember anymore. It's one of the two. Miyavi being 43, looking 30. I hope to be like that one day. I want to be in my 50s and look like I'm 30. That would be awesome. Not sure he was in Bleach live action. and some other Americans. Bleach live action. Oh, he was he was Rukio's older brother, huh? What's his name? I always thought he was hot. He had the he has the Byakuya, yeah, Byakuya. He has the one superpower that's like Senbon Zakura or something like that, right? It's been so long since I read Bleach or watched Bleach or participated in Bleach. It's been a very long time. I miss Bleach though. I liked Bleach a lot. Byakuya was hot. Kind of weird though that he was in love with Rukio's older sister that looked exactly like her, and then adopted Rukia, and then like it was kind of weird. But you know, anime be like that sometimes. Thanks for having me heading to the gym after a month of rest. We'll be looking okay. Have a fun time. What is wrong with my throat? That's anime for you. You be watching it, you be having a good time, and then pow! Surprise! Incest! It is something I hate. It's not fun for me. Me, when I'm just trying to enjoy my Oshinoko. Surprise baptism. And do you need a color, honey? I had a cough drop right before stream, actually. Incest, yeah, they always just kind of throw that in for some reason. There's always got to be someone that's like into their sister a little too much, or into their little brother a little too much. Wincest, the only Wincest I know is the Winchester brothers. That ship from Supernatural is called Wincest. You know, if you ship it, if that's your kink, I'm just ignoring it, but it's not for me, so I don't like it in my anime. Oh, so No Game No Life? I don't know what that is. I think I feel like the most popular ships, some of the most popular ships in Yaoi at least, is incest. Because I know Wincest was like the biggest ship on like AO3 and Tumblr back in the day. Because they only had each other, you know? And then I know those Devil May Cry boys are brothers, I think. And that was like, when I first discovered Yaoi as a wee lass, I think I saw so many doujins of those two. What is the actual incest incident rate in anime? I wonder too. Damn high, obviously. Really high. Even if it's not in like the main character's plot, they're always gonna throw in some kind of side character who has like a sister complex or a brother complex, and it's really annoying. Annie and Lele, yeah, I've heard of that one too. Yeah, brothers, yeah. I only have a younger bro, so I'm not bothered at all. I mean, it should bother you no matter what gender your sibling is. People like that taboo aspect. Dante and Virgil. Dante and Virgil. There's right the anime about magic in a somewhat sci-fi setting where the MC can't have feelings except for love of his sister. Ugh. Like, okay, let's take a perfectly PG, wonderful anime like Spy Family. Good anime. Very nice characters. Something everyone can enjoy. Pretty PG except for all the killing. Like, does her younger brother have to be in love with her? No. Why did you do that? I didn't need that, okay? He can just be overprotective and weird. He doesn't have to be like weirdly horny for her, you know? It's like, it doesn't have to be there, you know? The fact it is so common that's when recommending anime, you have to be like, this anime is pretty good, except anime is close to saturations are specifically designed to be edgy and stuff. Yours isn't PG to my eyes. That's annoying. He's a bit too obsessed with her. He is. And because the way they show him is like, he's blushing. His face is all pink. He's like moaning and shit. And I'm like, I don't want this. Usually the worst part of Spy. Yeah, it's the only downside for me. But like, I get it. Cause like, I mean, I grew up with older anime where it was there all the time. Just like, yeah, whatever, it's there. But it's like, if I'm going to pick and choose what I spend my time on these days, cause I don't have a lot of time to watch anime, I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to watch that. Especially because I was so I was so into Oshinoko. I really, really, really liked Oshinoko, and I was willing to ignore the fact that she did have a crush on that doctor and like knowing she was in there. But when they dropped the chapter, I was like, this could have been avoided and you would have had me forever. I was enjoying you so much and now I can't. He was supposed to be Predator in the first place, but they went all him, making him like that. Yeah. When the bomb dropped, yeah. Truly a horrible day. A horrible day. But like, I grew up on like Fruits Basket, okay? And everyone's cousins in that. They're all cousins. They're all related, okay? Like, I get it. I've been there. But like, I'm good. I'm good now. Which one? There's a lot of that chapters. It was the chapter where she found out who he was and actively began to pursue him, even though he is her brother. Yeah. And they like kissed, I think. Oh god, Fruits Basket. Yeah, Fruits Basket will always be one of my favorite animes, but they are all cousins. They're all in the same basket. Yeah, they're all in the same basket. Literally the prerequisite to be a cursed person is to be a soma, so they're all part of the same family. I don't care how many times removed they are. But I guess as a child I just never really noticed that they were cousins, even though they were literally calling each other cousins. I was just like, oh, she's in love with him, okay. And then I get older, I'm like, oh, they're in love with each other since they were kids because their mom and dads are related. Oh, goodness. My goodness gracious. I miss Fruits Basket. Kyo was one of my very first anime boyfriends. Kyo Soma, the cat. I still really like him, but I feel a kinship. I feel like I'm very similar. When I watched the new Fruits Basket, because they got a reboot, I was like, wow, I'm just like that rat for real. Me and that rat, we have a bond. We have a trauma bond. We're kin. I'm just like that sopping wet rat. The cat is my crush. The rat is me. Which is why I ship them, maybe. I don't know, but... but Kyo is definitely my type of crush when I was younger. I think rewatching it as an older person, I was like, oh, Hattori is the only good man here. Hattori is the only good man here, and he's the hottest man. I hear it trope, trauma dumping and bonding from it. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of I think Yuki is a very good character. But like, okay, so the reboot of Fruits Basket, they like got into the stuff that they never encompassed in the first anime. And so they got into the part where like Yuki's like, oh, I'm not in love with you. I have like, my love for you is like, I never had a loving parent. And so you feel like a mother to me. And that's why I'm so enamored with you, because I have mommy problems. So he finds that out and he starts to actually make friends on his own outside of like Toru, and like that's a very precious time. I feel like that part of the story is just so nice. And I still think though that he had more chemistry in common with that boy he befriended than the girl. Like, it's insinuated that he ended up with that girl because they both have like the same kind of trauma and issues and like are quieter and like, but like, I'm like, you guys are too similar. I feel like his romantic interest should have been that boy. I think his name was Ken. But I don't know, maybe I'm just too yaoi pilled, but like, I just felt like they had more chemistry and I don't know, should have been together. Everyone has their traumas in the series. Of course. Fruits Basket is all about trauma. And like, I think Momiji had one of the worst traumas, and like, he was always so happy and just wanted people to be happy. I'm like, oh, my baby, Momiji, precious baby. Yaoi pilled? I'm always yaoi pilled. I'm just gay pilled. Headcanon pilled. Yeah. But if they were brave, they would make it canon. If they were brave, my headcanons would be canon. Benny can rewrite the script. I can. I didn't watch the movie though, which is about her mom's like backstory with her dad, because like I was kind of like, I don't think I want to watch this because I think it'll ruin her mom for me a little bit and her parents in general, because like in the original anime and the original story, it's like always talking about how cool her mom was. I mean, you do get a little into how messy her mom was, but like her parents, they loved each other and they did everything for love. But then you realize that he was her teacher and she was in high school. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to learn about this anymore. They just wrote the Yai shit better, not your fault. There was a movie. It was just a movie about her mom's past, I believe. But I didn't want to watch that because I was like, I don't want to ruin this for me, please. I don't need to ruin this for me. But they should hire me to write movies. Dude, there was a Teen Wolf movie made like way after. I think it only came out like post-pandemic. And it was so bad. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen. But I like reformatted the entire script to be like actually good. And I'm like, Teen Wolf, hit me up. Teen Wolf, hit me up. My version of the Teen Wolf movie script, pretty good. It would be pretty good. I've got good ideas. Which Teen Wolf we talking? MTV's TV show Teen Wolf? The awesome MTV. It's my favorite TV show. It's my favorite TV show. It's really bad. It's hot trash, but it's very good hot trash in the way that it's very funny and entertaining, but not good, but awesome. Teen Wolf's my favorite TV show. I rewatch it like once a year. I love Teen Wolf, bro. The bite is a gift. Another movie was, the old movie, like the 80s movie. I never watched that one. The TV show was hot fucking trash, okay? And I can say that because I love it. I can say that. Okay, I'm in love with Teen Wolf. But it's not good. It's not good. But it's for me. It's my hot trash. So you putting it on throne isn't? No, I would never joke about Teen Wolf. I would never joke about Teen Wolf. That's my baby. That show introduced me to Dylan O'Brien. I love Dylan O'Brien. That's a joke. Gift is not a joke. That box set box art is hot. That's the best looking box set I could find. There was another one that they had, which was more expensive, that had like more special things about it and stuff. But I'm like, that box is kind of ugly. I want this box. You mean Maze Runner? I read Maze Runner before it was a movie. I did enjoy him in Maze Runner, but to be honest, his acting in Teen Wolf is better. Because people are like, oh my god, like he made it to the big screen, big movie star. But like Dylan O'Brien has always been a really, really solid, good actor. And you can see it from his beginning days in Teen Wolf. Like right from the very beginning, he's not the main character, but he steals the show, dude. He is so good at acting and he's so charming. And like him as Styles Stilinski in Teen Wolf is still the best role ever. And like, there's one season where he is the bad guy. I cannot even explain to you how amazing he is as the bad guy. It's like, my voice is raising because I'm so like, he's so good. He's so fucking good, dude. He's like possessed by something, and yes, no Gitsune. Okay, so you know the no Gitsune arc. Like, oh my god, and like, like when he needs to be evil, he can do evil. When he needs to be possessed and he's like tired and haggard and stressed, he looks awesome and he does such a good job. And then when he needs to be vulnerable, okay, so like him and Teen Wolf, when I watched the Maze Runner, It's not for him. It's for Ki Hong Lee as Minho. I watched The Maze Runner for Ki Hong Lee as Minho. I don't watch The Maze Runner for Dylan O'Brien as Thomas. I don't give a shit about Thomas. I've been alive for 1,000 years. I can't be killed. Oh, and then like I always like Peter. I always like when Peter comes back. I'm like, yeah, there's Peter. Peter. Peter showed up in the movie too, and I'm like, damn, you don't stay dead. And then Peter had this weird like throuple like dynamic with Allison's dad, Mr. Argent, Chris Argent, and Melissa, Scott's mom. They were like a weird throuple that I was really into. Like Peter and Chris were so at each other's throat in the movie. I was like, damn, old man Yowie though, old man Yowie with Melissa, or like throuple with Melissa in charge, because they're both like kind of into Melissa, and I was like, oh yeah, oh my goodness. Peter. yeah, I'm a fan of Peter. That freak don't stay down. Hate Gerard though, fuck that guy. And I wasn't a big fan of Decalion. I don't really like Decalion. He just annoys me. But yeah, a big fan of Teen Wolf and Dylan O'Brien. Oh yeah, and the Maze Runner. I feel like I'm like one of the only people that enjoys the Maze Runner. And then they brought the Nogitsune back in the movie and made it into a damn gremlin or whatever the design choice was. I don't even fucking remember. That movie was so bad. That movie was so bad. And Dylan wasn't even in it. So I was like, why am I here though? Dylan wasn't in it. But then like there was one part where Lydia mentioned him and how they broke up because she saw him getting killed if they were together. So they broke up, and that made me choke up a bit. I was like, oh, okay. That TV show made me want to have a Jeep. Yeah, iconic Styles' Jeep. Styles' blue Jeep. But good. You guys should all watch Teen Wolf. You guys should watch Teen Wolf. I want to make that a membership thing. If I get the DVD box set, then I can legally play Teen Wolf. And play it for membership streams maybe. How do you think I know so much, Benny? Oh, Teen Wolf fan. Watch along. Yes, we'll watch the entirety of Teen Wolf. And it'll take forever. PETA, the horse is back. PETA, the horse is back. Sounds good. Teen Wolf is good. You guys will learn all about the alphas and the betas and the omegas and the other species of mystical creatures that are around Beacon Hills, which apparently is located in Sacramento, California, which doesn't have wolves native to it, but you know, and the magical tree and Nogitsunes, and there's banshees, and there's shapeshifters, lizards, ABO, it's not ABO. Strictly werewolf stuff here. People better lock in, yeah. Also Demon Wolf Peak Design. Demon Wolf? It does have native teens though. It does have native teens. Membership Teen Wolf. I've been there before. Huh? They got Teen Wolf? Someone else doing Teen Wolf memberships. I love Teen Wolf. That's my favorite show. Teen Wolf's the best. You guys gotta watch Teen Wolf, man. You gotta watch Teen Wolf. Me, when I rewatch Teen Wolf, that's just a binge. I just play it in the background. You know the wolf looked demonic, like, oh, yeah. Teen Wolf membership. Yeah. Why not? Sure, why not? Can we watch Teen Wolf and Howl at the Moon if you want to? I want brilliant merch idea if I ever get to do apparel. 3 Wolf Moon, but it's me. 3 Wolf Moon shirt, but it's me. I wish I was a wolf. Write this down, chat. Write this down. Classic. 3 Wolf Moon shirt, but it's me. And then you can be the chosen. You can wear the shirt and get some shades and some sweet cargo pants, and you can be the chosen. Because the chosen never faps. Yeah, cosplay the chosen with a 3 Wolf Moon shirt version of me. Me on a 3 Wolf Moon shirt, and then cosplay the chosen. Ben Sammy clips of Teen Wolf. Is it like Buffy? I wouldn't know because I didn't watch Buffy. But I feel like maybe the vibes are similar. Buffy, I think, is better, though, according to just how classic and, like, it's a cult classic. Like, people are really into Buffy. So I would assume that it's better. Oh, yeah, Twilight Saga is back. Ha, ha, ha. Team Jacob! Buffy was campy as heck. Teen Wolf's pretty campy. Yeah, Teen Wolf is pretty camp, I will say. But I never watched Buffy. Do you like Derek Benny asking for research? No. You would think he's my type, but I don't know. I was never into like his face. I think he has a hot body. I'm not super into him. I like Styles. I just like Styles, but not like as like romantically. I just am obsessed with. I'm just obsessed with Styles. I mean, I guess if I think someone's hot, Peter. goes back to Peter. Of course she's into the wolf, dude. I mean, Peter is a wolf. I mean, most of them are wolves. I think they're all like attractive because I think Scott's really attractive, really cute. But yeah, of course, there are similar vibes, but Buffy is super of its time and quite campy aesthetically. His face, that's a oof. Derek is hot. No. Like, Tyler Hoechlin is hot. It's just not my type. Not my type. Derek, okay. You know what's so funny is that Tyler Hoechlin, Derek, I was always like, when I was watching Teen Wolf, I'm like, oh, this guy should play Batman. At some point, this guy should play Bruce Wayne. And then he became Superman, and I was like, this is not correct. This is actually, you're really wrong. No. Why did you cast him as Superman? And I've seen him as Superman. I'm like, it looks wrong. You should be Batman. Whoever casted him as Superman is just incorrect. Tyler Hoechlin's literal face looks like the Batman cowl. Like, it was the worst casting ever. I don't know who was in charge of that. Also, Benny would be the wear-Cody, like, dead on. What's her name? Starts with an M. I would be her. I would be her. She was with Styles for a bit. What do you mean, like, wrong character, wrong fucking character? Yeah, no, true. But then apparently they're thinking of casting him for like the next Batman, and I got really excited. But I don't know if that was just like baseless rumors. But I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you can give him another shot in the DCU, like, please make him Batman, because I think he deserves. There's no one that looks more like Bruce Wayne than this guy. You gotta get him before he gets too old. Okay, Malia, yeah, I would be Malia. I'll be Malia. Malia, yeah, I think, what was her name? What did they name Arden Cho? What was her, like, generic ass Japanese name? Did they name her, like, Yuki or something? Was her name Yuki? Was her name, like, what did they name her? How am I blanking? I love Lydia, though. She's my favorite girl. I'm not Lydia, but I love her because I love like the mean girl, and she's also hot and smart, and I love Lydia. I was thinking about Arden Cho's character. I'm like, no, I'm not nice. Like, her character's too nice and naive and kind and optimistic. Isn't her name like Yuki? I know. I remember it being like the most generic, like, we need to find a Japanese girl name. Slap it on here. Even though Arden Cho's Korean, but at least they made her half Korean as a character. Kira. There you go. Yeah, very generic. Right. Her name was Kira. No, yeah, her name was Kira. Yeah. I missed Allison a lot. I like Kira. I didn't like their relationship though, because I missed Allison a lot. I will never forget Allison. I loved Allison. And then she wasn't there, and that made me really sad. But I liked Kira as a character. I wasn't really into them as a romantic couple. I think once Allison left, I was like, oh, I guess Scott can be with Isaac now. Because I liked Isaac. Because Isaac was really, really into Scott. Yeah. I could talk forever about Teen Wolf, dude. Teen Wolf's so good. In a bad way. They did not need her in the movie. Allison? Isn't she like one of the main antagonists though? Because she's like possessed or something, right? They like brought her and they're like, that's not really her, and then blah 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 blah. And yeah, the movie was so bad. The movie was just awful. The movie was horrible. They should let me write the movie, and they should film it again. Let me write it, and then you can film it. You can film it again. Like, I won't even like bring back the people that you couldn't get. Like, I get it. It just creates a dumb plot hole. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. I don't even remember what happened to it, because the way that Derek had a full teen son, I was like, you do not look old enough to have this full teen son. Not at all. Not at all. And the way they had like Styles' dad there when like Styles wasn't even there. So funny. Or like how Derek gave his son Styles' Jeep, and I was just like, he's not dead. Why are you all acting like Styles is dead? He was just off doing FBI stuff or whatever excuse they came up with. I miss Styles Stilinski. What a great character. What a great TV show. What other TV shows do I like? That should have been my Jeep, you mean? No, actually, Dylan O'Brien, he took that Jeep. He took that Jeep after filming. Like, it's his. I don't know if he gave it back for like the movie or something, or they just got another Jeep, but he famously did take that Jeep from set, apparently. Yeah. Trying to think of what other, like, I had my Glee, my intense Glee era. But Glee actually just sucks. I know so much about Glee, and I watched so much Glee, and I was so obsessed with Glee, but like, I watched Glee so long that I started to hate Glee. Anyone who truly was a fan of Glee hates Glee because it fucked up so hard. Do you watch The Flash? No. I don't watch a lot of live action TV shows, to be honest. But no, I did not watch The Flash. I watched Glee and I watched Teen Wolf. R.I.P. Finn? Oh, the actor? Yeah, that was really intense. I've actually met that guy in real life. He was really nice. Yeah, Glee was fun music though. I like listening to Glee music a lot. That's where my darling Darren Criss is. But I was a fan of Darren Criss before Glee, so I actually only watched Glee because I heard Darren was gonna be in it, and that's why I started watching Glee from season 2. Yeah, and it slowly got worse and worse and worse. And that's why I have trust issues with Ryan Murphy. I don't trust Ryan Murphy. He knows how to start a show, not very good at ending a show. I mean, obviously, I just watched all of 911 Lone Star, and that ending was bullshit. The good movies and shows are the old one. For Glee, My Life Would Suck Without You. That was a good one. I think there are a lot of good movies and TV shows during, like, right now, but like, Fast and Furious, I don't really care for any of the Fast and Furious movies. Really, really hot take, but I don't care. And I know that has a huge following and people are obsessed with Fast and Furious. I don't care. They found out when they did Getting Married Today. It still, to this day, bothers me. When they did Getting Married Today. Wait, which one's that? They don't make them like they used to. Do you watch horrors at all, Benny? I can't because I have a really, really active imagination and I will become unhealthily unfunctioning if I watch something scary, unfortunately. No, that's odd. I don't care about them at all. Gas, you don't like my car movies? It's because everyone's like, oh, like, but you know, it's fun. You know, there's cars and tits and explosions and like blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just fun. It's campy, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, those are the reasons why I don't care. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not really into like the macho-ness of it all. But then people are like, no, but that's the point. Like, it's so like absurdly like macho that it's like funny. I'm like, no, but I just kind of view it as something I'm not interested in. That they should have stopped after Fast 5. I don't care about Fast 3, but Tokyo Drift was just so good. It's such a stupid campy movie, and I can get behind stupid and campy, but Fast and Furious has just never done it for me. It's a good story. Actually, I haven't seen it in the main series. First 3 was actually fun to watch though. I don't care about cars and hypermasculinity. No, but that was like, everyone was like, oh, but like, it's not just about cars and hypermasculinity. Like, it's subversive. Like, I think that's literally the point, is that like, it is cars and masculinity, but like in a way that people really enjoyed. And I was like, okay. But then when I watch it, I'm like, oh, I just kind of feel like it's that though. It can get over the top, which is fine. I like over the top things. I don't know. I just never really got into that one. Benny family, everything is about family. I don't blame you. Fast and Furious was good after 7. It's about family. I milk. Fast and Furious is about family. I don't go here. I love Scary Movie though. I think I watched the first Scary Movie when I was really little, and that scared me. Cause I'm a weenie. Yeah. Cause people hate the fact they stopped doing races at all besides one race with police cars and then just more action. Oh, it is about family. OG Mission Impossible was fun. I never watched Mission Impossible. I love Rush Hour. I think I enjoyed Rush Hour when I was young. Buh. I think Rush Hour was funny. I like Jackie Chan in general, his movies. So yeah. Do you remember okay, so besides Rush Hour, do you remember the series he did with what's that guy's name? What's the Kachow? Lightning McQueen. What's his name? Broken Nose. Kachow. Owen Wilson. Yeah, Jackie Chan did a series with Owen Wilson and it was cowboys. Do you remember that movie? Those movies. He did it with Owen Wilson and they were cowboys. That one was funny too. Yeah. That was like Shanghai. Yeah, Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Night, and Shanghai Noon. I don't know if there was a third one, but that and Rush Hour, I think those were funny. I haven't seen them in a really long time, but I remember thinking they were really funny. Cause like Jackie Chan's just fun. He's a fun guy in movies. Yeah. Now those are campy fun. Yeah, those are campy fun. Now I'm thinking of Owen Wilson. Like, I'm thinking about like Zoolander. Ancient movie, but Zoolander is funny. Zoolander is funny. Jackie looks so old in the new Karate Kid. I mean, the man is old. The man is old. Rush Hour would not go well in these times. I mean, you know, things age. Things change with the times, you know? Yeah, makes sense. There are a lot of things that would have to be different now, and I understand. It's like watching old Chuck Norris movies. I don't think I watched any Chuck Norris movies. I'm not a fan. Like, I also am not a big fan of what's his name. I'm not a big fan of Han Solo. Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford. I never watched the original Indiana Jones, so I'm not like a huge fan of Harrison Ford or anything, but they're a little too like macho for me. I don't like him and like Chuck Norris. I don't get the vibes. Mark Hamill? No, Mark Hamill's Luke. Mark Hamill's little baby Luke. Mark Hamill's so cute. As little baby Luke, he was so cute. I have fond feelings for Mark Hamill. I just caught Forbidden Kingdom. That was a great Western Kung Fu with Shaq Campness. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, I didn't like Indiana Jones, but you know what I did like? The Mummy. Dude. The Mummy. Talk about some of the hottest people of the era. Brendan Fraser in The Mummy is one of the hottest looks. Him and Evie, librarian, goddess, brunette, curly haired Evie with like the fit that she had. They were some of the most gorgeous, beautiful people I had ever seen in that era, in that movie specifically. And I was like, how do you make people this beautiful? It was like, it was crazy. Mark Hamill the Joker, he does a fantastic Joker voice, yes. The Mummy Returns and Scorpion King. Whichever one introduces Evie and she's like in the library and then she joins him and then she gets captured and they put her in this other outfit and she's so hot. She's so hot. Brendan Fraser is the best shout actor. He was just so... And him in George of the Jungle. I remember George of the Jungle. Wasn't that a horror movie? The Mummy, there were some spooky parts, definitely, where like a guy gets eaten alive by scarabs or like some other parts, but I just closed my eyes. Dude, yes, he was so fine. Dude, he was so fine. I remember George of the Jungle because I really remembered the girl because her name was Ursula. And I was like, well, her name's Ursula. That's crazy. Really, he's so good when he's screaming his lines. I think he's good when he's not screaming his lines. I think Brendan Fraser is a good actor. Mummy was a horror movie, really? I didn't really feel that way. Maybe I was too busy looking at him and Evie when the scarabs go under their skin. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, so is that okay? Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't really like made to be horror. I don't know. I didn't get scared by it. I never watched John Wick. I was not interested. I do like Keanu Reeves, but I don't know. I was never really interested in John Wick. And Indiana Jones has like one good movie. Is that true? People are really into Indiana Jones though. I've just never really been into it. Thoughts on Tom Cruise? Also, when he was super young. I don't really like Tom Cruise, but I also don't really watch his movies. The one Tom Cruise movie that I hold fondly in my heart, that I will think about whenever someone mentions Tom Cruise, is Interview with the Vampire. Interview with a Vampire. Yeah, him and Brad Pitt in that movie. What a Interview with the Vampire. That movie with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt is so stupid and like campy and fun. It's awesome. I love that movie. So I'm not shitting on Indiana Jones. It's just not for me. I didn't watch him, so I prefer The Mummy. But yeah, just not for me. But I know it's really good. The least Tom Cruise movie, maybe that's why I like it, because it's Tom Cruise without being Tom Cruise. That movie was so stupid funny. I loved it. If I watch horror, I need something that can make my mind go wild or is not horror. I just don't do horror. I cannot do horror. But it just works. It was so, I was like, this was your choice, because like I was getting into Interview with the Vampire, like the Vampire Chronicles, by Anne Rice. And then, someone's like, oh, you should watch the old movie that they made a while ago. So I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't know anything about the movie when I had started reading the books. So the Lestat in my mind was so not Tom Cruise that when I watched the movie, I was like, who's this guy? And they're like, that's Lestat. I'm like, that's not Lestat. You're joking. But also Brad Pitt was also not what I had in mind for Louis either. Cause like, this is kind of crazy, but I don't find Brad Pitt, I don't find I don't find Brad Pitt attractive ever. So I was like, this is also not what I expected for Louis. Bad crit. Bad crit, bad crit. I was just like, this was not the choice I would have made. Like, I would have wanted someone way prettier for Lestat, way taller and less like he had to be thinner and taller, because Tom Cruise is a little too squat and built, because Lestat was more like, Lestat kind of feels like Castlevania to me, you know what I mean? And then Louis just had to be a little bit more boyish, handsome, like a Leonardo DiCaprio when he was young, you know? I don't know, it just didn't feel right, but it was such a fun movie. What about Lestat from Queen of the Damned? I don't know that one. I didn't watch that one. Touch your wow, that's pretty perfect. Tom is a bit short and wide. Yeah, like Lestat shouldn't be Dorito shaped. Well, I thought you liked the short kings. I'm not attracted to Lestat, so do with that what you will. Lestat's not my favorite. I'm not attracted to Lestat, so my ideal for him is not, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I'm not attracted to Lestat. Benny should be the casting director. I should be the casting director. The Lestat they have for the TV show, the series that they are doing right now, it had 2 seasons already. That Lestat, good. At the beginning, I was a little like, oh, I still don't think he's pretty enough. But when I watched it, I was like, no, actually, you are perfect for Lestat. You are actually perfect for Lestat. And then that Louis, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. The Louis they have right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. The Louis on the TV show right now. Good Lord. He is so beautiful. He's so fucking beautiful. Yeah. Oh, and then fucking Antonio Banderas is Armand. I was like, you're not Armand. You are not. Look, I had a crush on Antonio Banderas as a child. When I watched Spy Kids 1, he came out as a hot dad. I was like, oh. And then when I watched his old TV show of him being Zorro, I was like, oh. But as Armand, I was like, oh, you're the slut that like got so many people in love with him and stuff like that. You don't really give that vibe, Armand, like Antonio Banderas Armand. Like, I was just like not believing it. I mean, that was the people of the day back then. Yeah. Anyways, I think Armand could have, yeah. The first Interview with the Vampire movie, I do not know who was in that casting chair, but they sucked. But you know what? It made for a very entertaining movie. I don't regret them doing that, because like it was a very funny movie, and I think it's just a very fun movie. And who was the little baby girl that played what's her name? What's the little girl's name again? Was it Kirsten Dunst? No, that wasn't Kirsten Dunst. Was it? No. Which one of those little girls was it again? She did a very good job. Very good child actress. Now look with your vampire eyes. Anyway, I'm very excited that they're doing Beyond Interview with the Vampire for the AMC series, because like that series is really good, and they have a really good marketing team. You can get a replica of Lestat's coffin. Oh, that was Drew Barrymore. Was it? No, that one wasn't Drew Barrymore. Interview with the Vampire movie. That is Kirsten Dunst. I was right. Claudia. Yeah, Claudia. It was Kirsten Dunst. Yeah, it was Kirsten Dunst. I was like, it was one of them Charlie's Angels. Had to be Drew Barrymore. No, wait, no. Kirsten Dunst was not a Charlie's Angel. She was Mary Jane. Kirsten Dunst was Mary Jane in Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, right? Yes, okay. Yes. I remember. I can see it in my mind's eye. Kirsten Dunst in the weird Chinese dress when she falls off the balcony and gets saved by Spider-Man. That very specific moment in my head from Spider-Man. She had like the chopsticks in her hair and everything. Yeah, she was a little Claudia in that movie. Claudia always gets the most unfortunate ending. It was so sad. Aren't all of them kind of out of Hollywood now? I mean, Tom Cruise is still doing stuff. I think Brad Pitt's still doing stuff. Chinese dresses do look good though. It's true. It's true. I mean, my favorite anime is Raw in My Half, so don't I know it? Anything yourself should have been me? Getting saved by Spider-Man? No, I don't have self-insert dreams of Mary Jane. If I was gonna pick a DC girl to have self-insert dreams of, Raven or Cascane or I would say Starfire because she gets to be with Dick Grayson, but I don't really feel like I could be a Starfire. I would rather be a Cascane or a Raven. This is just me, but Mary Jane and Raimiverse was with everyone. Is that Kirsten Dunst, Mary Jane? Is that Raimi? I mean, she was with Peter, and then she was with that astronaut, and then she was with Harry. She was with Harry, and then she was with Peter, and then she was with that astronaut. That's only 3 people. She hooked up with everyone. I mean, Peter wasn't being a good partner, so Raven could ruin me. I mean, what? Can kind of see you as Starfire. I don't give Starfire. I don't think so. I guess the more modern take on Starfire, the more badass one. Yeah, but like I don't vibe with her whole aesthetic. Oh yeah, that's true. My memory failed me. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. I mean, if I get to be with Dick Grayson, then yeah, I'll be Starfire. Raven though. Anyone that gets to be with Dick Grayson, let me in. Come on now, Venus more black. Oh, I would slay as Blackfire. I would slay as Blackfire. Let me recheck my statement. Blackfire can ruin me. Dude, Blackfire was so many like young boys' awakening to something, dude. She awakens not even just young boys, like me. Oh my god, Blackfire, dude. Blackfire is so fucking hot in the Teen Titans cartoon. Like, goth older sister, excuse me, and she's evil. Like, oh my god. Blackfire, yo, it could be Barbara Gordon. You know what? I could see myself as Babs. I could, yeah. Because I do like her and Dick as well. Because I am anti Babs and Bruce. I am so anti Babs and Bruce. I don't know why Bruce Timm was so obsessed with Babs and Bruce. I was like, can you stop, sir? I really respect your work and I enjoy watching your content, but not if you're gonna keep inserting and injecting Bruce and Babs into your content. I cannot. Can you not? 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 Heated. I'm heated. We don't mention that movie. Thank you. You know she was a wheelchair later, right? Yeah, I know about Babs. Birds of Prey, man. She's awesome. Oracle, awesome. Yeah, that was disgusting. He was just so into it. He wanted Babs to be with Bruce so bad, and I was like, there are many other options for Bruce. Okay, many bad things happen to all the characters. You can see yourself as bad. I mean, so many bad things happen to every single character in superhero shit, okay? The fact they even animated that, yeah, nobody likes that. Turn down the inner fire there. I was not pleased when they added that to the Killing Joke. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. It was like, okay, well, I mean, maybe, call me a classic enjoyer, but I will always love Bruce and Catwoman, okay? I just will always love Bruce and Catwoman. I even liked his dalliance with Talia al Ghul because I enjoyed Damian. But that's it. That's it. Because I like lesbian Huntress. That's why we like Bruce and Catwoman. Bruce and Catwoman is just so like, that's the blueprint, okay? Bruce and Catwoman is the blueprint for like brooding superhero and like the cat thief. You know, like femme fatale, like the bickering back and forth with the hero who just kind of lets her go, you know? Like that's the blueprint, okay? Okay? Like how they used to give the female characters black lipstick back then. That was just Bruce Timm's like fetish. Vase, yeah, that did a ton on me. Okay, we're not gonna get into Damian. I like Damian. I like Damian. Batman and Catwoman is a true ending. Yeah, I think so too. I agree. I think Batman and Catwoman should be like OTP. Do we have any Batman and civilian yaoi takes though? No, because if we're gonna go into like yaoi, Superbat is real. Superbat is real and exists, and Bat's taking it. Okay. 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 Luis and Talia seemed more like a business deal. I liked that it was like kind of an on and off, not really a real thing, and she kind of just used him. Like, it was, I think it was fun as that, as what it was. She likes the brat Sally. Damien's so cute. Shut up, don't be mean to him. He's just a boy. He's just a boy. Damien was such a little shit. I like him because he's a little shit. He's just not gonna lie. I saw people liking Batman and Joker. No, I think that's too obvious. I mean, if it's Lego Batman and Lego Joker, okay, but that's just too obvious. Super Bats is where it is. I see Super would never let another know. Superman would be hovering over that guy and keeping tabs on him, and like Batman would know, but he'd be like, okay, whatever. Bats is taking it, and the Super Bats ship, Bats is taking it. Okay, for sure. Now we're talking if it's Lego. Yeah, if it's Lego, then it's, yeah, of course. Bats and Joker, yeah. But like all other canons, Super Bats is real. Super Bats is so insanely real. Batman's taking it, and that's what makes it so good, because like Superman's such a like a good boy, like Boy Scout type deal, and Bat's like the brooding, like edgy guy, but you know he's taking it, and it's hot and it's awesome. I like Supes and Lois, but only the My Adventure ones. Yeah, Supes and Lois is like, I've never really been into Superman, so I can't really say much about it. It's just like too boring normal for me. There's no like sauce there. But I've seen the My Adventures one. They look really cute together. I don't know, man. I think Clark would be a power bottom. I can see that. I definitely, okay, so I think there are both switches, but I think most of the time it's Bats taking it. But if they're going to the Red Sun, if it's according to fan fiction on AO3 and Bats has a red sunroom in his house, then that's where Bats can top. Gotta take him to the red sunroom. The Super Bats, why we have Apollo and Midnighter? I don't know what that is. I don't know how much they do evil Superman to death now. I need more Wonder Woman in my life, man. Yeah, I don't see much Wonder Woman content. I watched one of the animated movies they made for her. That was pretty good. Made some pink kryptonite. No, but the pink kryptonite just makes him in love with his best friend Jimmy Olsen. It doesn't make him in love with Batman. The Red Sun Training Playroom. Yeah. She was the only one that had a good DC movie. I don't know. I don't watch the DC live action movies. I am like a DC. I think DC animated is where it's at. I don't do much with the DC live action stuff. There's more than that if you look into it. Bats be using his batness. Not his batness. His BDSM gear, but the B stands for bat. Latest no, I know the current Superman movie that's out right now is good. I have to go watch it. I have to go watch that one. That one's good. Nicholas Hoult Lex, yes. Oh, Supes and Lex is good. It's just that I don't really read a lot of Superman or watch a lot of Superman, so I don't know too much, but I always do enjoy Supes and Lex. But Lex has to be like really yandere. Which I heard he is in this movie. If Bruce were more emotionally stable, I could see him switching, but I just want to see Bruce obliterated. You know, because it's like the edgy guy that's like no jokes, all serious, mean all the time, getting railed to a mess. That's good yowie. That's the good stuff. The first one is worth your time, but yeah, to see his peak. Oh, you will love him then. I was reasoning he'll look so fondly back on Justice League Unlimited. Oh, the TV show, right? Also Bruce Timm? I'm pretty sure that one's also Bruce Timm. He was gonna retreat into his mind palace. The other Bruce Timm animated series I really enjoyed. I liked, do you think Bats wouldn't conduct research on that? What, bottoming? he would research everything, but putting it into practice is a different story. Yeah, Batman Beyond! I love Batman Beyond because, like, okay, so first of all, Will Friedle, voice actor, best, awesome, love him. But also because when I was younger, I thought Terry was Asian, and I thought his girlfriend was Asian because they just looked Asian, and so I was like, wow, Asian Batman. Wasn't that the New Adventures of Batman? I don't know. But yeah, Terry was also him and his girlfriend, and that whole like world that they came out with, Batman Beyond, was just so like fashionable and cool to me. He's not he white. Terry McGinnis, that boy is white. Batverse is just really fond of white men with black hair and blue eyes. I think didn't they say, isn't it canon that he's a clone? He's part clone. Him and his brother are part clone of Bruce Wayne or something like that. That was like, I thought his girlfriend was, I think his girlfriend was actually half Asian, yeah. I mean, Terry was great. Sucks it got canceled. He was canonized though, which is pretty cool. And the fact they canceled a Batman Beyond movie with Spider-Verse animation still takes me off. That would have been so awesome. Maybe they'll go back to it. Like that last episode or so. DNA of Bruce. Okay, so they had Bruce DNA. That's why they look so much like him. That boy is white. Terry McGinnis, that boy is white. Him and his brother, yeah. But yeah, he has his hot girlfriend. Hot girlfriend and those hot clown twins. Yeah, those hot clown twins, the Clussy guy. Sorry. Oh, they put Bruce's DNA in his dad's balls. They put Bruce's DNA in his dad's balls, and that's how they made Terry and his brother? That's crazy. Okay, yes, the clown twins are nice. The clown twins are hot. They were hot. It depends on adaptation. Actually, yes. Yeah, Amanda Wallace is a monster. Amanda Wallace is such a fun fictional character. I think Amanda Wallace is like, I like how formidable and terrifying she is as like a human being. And I will always think that she's like an awesome character. That's when Clussy got me acting at once. Like, cause I'm watching Peacemaker right now, and like the aura of Amanda Wallace is always looming in the background. I'm all caught up with Peacemaker, by the way. Now I have to wait for new episodes to come out, which is very annoying. You mean the Dee twins? Yes. D and D. Fantastic character, terrible person. Yeah, I love horrible people characters. They're often the most interesting characters. Amanda Waller said Bruce was getting old, but they still need Batman, so she made one. I mean, it sounds like her. Definitely sounds like her. Amanda Waller goes from being cool to being a bitch. I don't really like to call her a bitch, because oftentimes you'll get like an evil woman character and she'll just be doing what any other evil character will do, but because she's a woman, they'll call her a bitch. Because if you imagine that man character doing anything that she does, you'll just be like, oh, that guy's cool, he's evil. But then, you know, if a girl does it, it's like, oh, that's a bitch. And it's like, no, she's just being evil, dude. She's just being controlling and commanding and evil. How do you find John Cena's acting? I think I said this already, but like, I am often always like impressed. Whenever I see him acting in something, I'm reminded that his job, I'm reminded like that I'm always like, this guy's a wrestler. His job's not just acting. She used to be skinny. All the Amandas that I remember are like bigger. Have you read Ultimate Batman? Nar. She's just manipulative. She's just evil, and I like it. Best version of her though, because can't say the first word, but can say squad. Sewer squad. Yeah, it's not his first movie. I don't watch a lot of John Cena movies, but whenever I do see John Cena, I'm like, this guy's pretty good at acting. And I think a role like Peacemaker is just like a role that's what fit for him to act in, because I wouldn't be able to take him seriously if it was like a super like dramatic serious role, obviously, but Peacemaker is so like kind of silly and out there that it definitely like adds to his acting. Honestly, a lot of these wrestlers did a great job becoming actors. John Petito, especially. People said The Rock was better than John Cena, and it pissed me off. I don't know, because The Rock can only ever act as The Rock. You know what I mean? And John Cena does a pretty good voice acting, like, job at voice acting things too, because he was the main villain in Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I didn't even know. But how can you see him? How do I see him? Huh? How do I see him? John Cena? I mean, Peacemaker's more of an anti-hero than a hero. John Cena is actually acting. Yeah, I'm not a fan of The Rock and his acting. But John Cena's acting is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I'm also really not paying... I mean, he is the main character, but most of my attention is on Vigilante, Adrian Chase. I am so in love with Vigilante in the Peacemaker TV series. That takes up about 70% of my brain power when I'm watching Peacemaker. John Cena made Peacemaker mainstream. Before him, he was niche. Now he made the character explode. I can see that. But we can't see John Cena. Oh, right. That's his wrestling tagline or whatever. Well, I can see him with my dragon eyes. Rock's characters are always the same. Benny, so you even follow the story at that point? Do you even follow? I mean, I'm following the story, but it's just that, like, if Vigilante's there, I'm just like, ah, look. He's, like, naked right now. Oh, shit, Dave Bautista shows you how much I follow wrestling. I don't know shit about wrestling. I'm not into wrestling either. Don't tell Elias that. Well, she knows. She knows. I'm not really into wrestling, but like yeah, John Cena pretty good at acting. And Vigilante. Vigilante. And the thing is, I looked up the Vigilante actor in his other roles, which that man is like a chameleon, right? And I am not attracted to him in any of his other roles, but it's the whole personality of Adrian Chase Vigilante and the outfits they put, like he's like made in a lab for me to enjoy. Vigilante from the Peacemaker TV series is made in a lab because he has glasses. He has like fluffy curly short hair. He dresses like kind of a nerd, but he's very fit and toned, but covers it up. So he's not constantly naked all the time. And it's just awkward as fuck, but in a charming way. And he kicks ass, and his Vigilante outfit looks like a tokusatsu hero. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Vigilante. Oh my goodness. How much to check for The Rock's acting after hearing he has this not losing role for him? Yeah, that's pussy shit. That's like a personality, but not the man. Wow. I mean, the man definitely like adds to it, because like it's just that like when he's not Vigilante, obviously I don't care. It's the whole package of how they present Vigilante, because he's not overly buff like John Cena, but you can tell like his arms are really strong, and he's really toned, but then he's always wearing like long sleeve and covering up all the time, which is like, that's perfect. And the costume is just so perfect. I love the costume so much. And then it's like the short fluffy hair and the serial killer glasses, and his really awkward but like fun stupid personality. He's so perfect. I'm only interested because my fave woman wrestler is back. Yippee. Oh, in wrestling? I thought you meant in Peacemaker. In wrestling? Oh. Yeah, his costume's so good. Yeah. So he used to be this bland prototype guy and was close to being fired. Then the boss's daughter heard him rapping and loved it, so he became a gang rapper, then a Marine sort of What? John Cena is a rapper? What? What? Wrestling is funny? Oh, what a interesting, that's weird. Yeah, he did white rap. Are you serious? As a gimmick? That's so funny. What a weird man. And I was also shocked to find out that he's in his 40s, because I thought this guy was like in his 50s. But then when I watched Peacemaker, I was like, you do not look like you're 50. And then he was like in his 40s, and I was like, oh, you are younger than I expected you to be. Because I feel like I've been seeing John Cena as like a grown adult since I was a child. But like, he's younger than I thought he was. Believe it or not, Benny, he has a platinum selling album. That's so funny. That's crazy. That's crazy. Platinum selling album for rapping. They should make him rap on Peacemaker. Yeah, that's where You Can't See Me comes from, when WWE had more attitude. His finisher was the FU, then WMPG turned into Attitude adjustment. Attitude adjustment. I see. I see. What an interesting man. Yeah, right? Everyone is a lot older. A lot older? Sorry, what were we talking about? A lot older? Who's older? John Cena? Oh, yeah. John Cena is... No, everyone's a lot... John Cena is younger than I thought he was. And his STF used to have a STF with a U at the end. What's a STF? Shut the fuck? Shut the fuck his STF? The wrestlers? His finishing moves names? Oh. His finishing move was called the shut the fuck up. Interesting. His submission finisher was called STFU. Then they just removed the U. Why would they remove the U? It's just shut the fuck? That doesn't make sense. Why would you remove the U? Shut the fuck. Cause PG? But F is the bad word, not U. Also, if it's just the letters and there's no swear in it. That doesn't make sense. Family friendly? Yeah, but then you have to remove the F, not the U. It'd be STU, shut, or just SU, shut up. Logic, right? Yeah. That don't make sense. On commentary, they would say it. What an interesting fellow, that guy. He's had such a interesting career, and I just know that he speaks fluent Chinese, which is crazy. Yeah, censoring is stupid. What an interesting guy. I'm glad he's got Peacemaker, and it's a fun show. It's a fun show, and I look forward to seeing more Vigilante. I'm very concerned about this season. Not in a way that I think it's gonna be bad, but in like, I'm worried about Peacemaker because of reasons. I don't want to give spoilers because it's airing right now, but I'm very concerned for Peacemaker. Everything's a little too happy right now. I'm like, everything's a little too happy for you right now. I'm very concerned that something really bad. Yeah. Also, the record of a Make-A-Wish made about a long shot is crazy. Make-A-Wish wishes, like he's granted wishes. Oh, interesting. His album is literally called You Can't See Me and actually tried the billboards when it came out. That's crazy. Yeah, he did a lot of Make-A-Wish stuff. That's so nice. You know, he cares about kids. He clearly cares about kids. With like the Fred movie and the Make-A-Wish stuff and voicing in cartoons. I feel like he always appeared in kids stuff too. It's like, it's so funny when someone like that just is genuinely like so like down to do things for kids because they like want them to be happy. Like freaking Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg loves to appear in like Nickelodeon shows and do like raps for kids and stuff because he just thinks it's really fun and wants to entertain kids. Like, it's just so cute, you know? Everything's going too great for him. Yeah, right now it's a little concerning. Over 650 wishes? 650 kids wanted to meet him? Is that it? Or is he like paying money to have their wishes granted? That's crazy. Good for him. John Cena has the most Make-A-Wish wishes, like damn near over 10,000. That's crazy. What a nice guy. Good for him. Good for him. But is it like they want to meet him or he's like paying for the wishes? Kids usually have to request him as far as I know. Oh, so it's because kids request to meet him, maybe. I guess that kind of makes sense. If you want to meet like a really strong guy. And he's like probably the most like, they probably, if they know a wrestler, like, cause he does a lot of kid stuff, so they know who he is. That makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, that many kids want to meet him? That's crazy. That's crazy. And he's probably really fun to meet, probably, I think. Yeah. Dude, the other day, well, at the same time, he just meet up with them, and apparently he stays way longer. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I want to meet Justin and beat him in a match. That's so funny. But the other day, I met my downstairs neighbors, or one of them, and we talked to each other for a bit. And I was like, hey, you know, can you ever hear me? Like, cause I stream and I'm always paranoid about being really loud. She's like, no, I never hear you. I'm like, not even when I like sing. And she's like, no, I've never heard it. And I'm like, nice. Thanks. I feel very good now. So yeah, I should schedule another karaoke stream. Yeah, karaoke. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do more karaoke then, and not feel scared. But obviously I still have to keep my window closed because like that's a different thing. That's a whole different thing. But as far as like the walls of my apartment, pretty thick, pretty solid. Yeah, they're really nice. They're cool. They're like nerds. I think it's a couple that lives downstairs and they're nerds and they have a cat. And I thought that they were nerds because their car is parked next to mine and they have a bunch of nerd stickers on it. And because she was putting a new sticker on her car and I was like, oh, you go to a lot of, you go to conventions? And she's like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, me too. It's like, oh, you like spooky stuff? I see all these like spooky things. She's like, oh yeah, we love scary stuff. We love nerd stuff. And I was like, oh, I sense a kinship. Just about the karaoke. Yes, just about the karaoke. Just on your neighbors, cat owners. Yeah, they have one cat, I believe. I see it in the window a lot. It's not an itasha. It's just got a lot of stickers on it, like nerd stickers. Yeah. They've got 2 cars and they swap it out every other month. It's like, cause like one of them gets like the carport slot and then one of them gets like the guest parking area, and they switch every month or so. And both of the cars have a lot of nerd stickers on them. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I want to know my neighbors better. Cause like if anything ever happens to me, I want people to care. But yeah, we're not that close yet, but I think when the holidays come around, I'll like bake something and like bring it over or something like that. I've given the next door neighbor, like my side neighbor, I've given their kid like free toys before because I just had like, I was gonna donate when I moved here. I was gonna donate a bunch of my plushes and stuff, but I asked if I could like give her a couple if she wanted, because they're still in great condition. So she has a couple of them. So I think I made like a chill impression. Oh, that's cool. I made friends with neighbors, so whenever I vacate, they take care of me. I want that. I would like that as well, because they have a cat and I have cats. So I would like us to take care of each other's cats, please. Please. Not the cookies, but not cookies. I would do like pie. I need a baked goods generally work as an icebreaker for neighbors. Even beyond people homemade these days, we are low. I mean, they're my neighbors, so they know where I live. So I'm not gonna be poisoning anyone. If it was a random stranger and they offered me baked goods, I would not take it. If they're my neighbor and I know where they live and I know everything about where they live, I think I'm fine. Welcome in, welcome in. Betty makes a mean pie. Oh my god, my fucking phlegmy. I make single, like, I make cupcake pies where they are mini pies baked into cupcake tins. They are not cupcakes at all. They're small mini pies. It's been a while since I've made them though. So I don't know how good they'll be, but yeah, I make the dough by hand and it's apple pie. Yeah, I might do that because I have a functioning oven now. I haven't baked it in the past few years because I hadn't had a functioning oven, but now I have a functioning oven. Mean pie sounds like a rude pie. No, my pies are sweet. I was half expecting a meat pie. No, I don't know how to make that. I'd eat Benny's cooking. Be careful. Please don't burn the house down. No. I rarely cook. Well, that's a lie. I've been cooking a lot, but I cook like the same shit every single day because I hate cooking so much. I hate cooking. But if it's a treat to give someone, then like baking, then that's fine. That's fun to do. But cooking for myself to eat a daily meal, I hate cooking. I like cooking for other people because it makes me happy to make something for someone. But as for myself, I don't want to. That's so much effort, dude. But like, I always tell people like, I can be I can be domesticated because like I would cook for a partner because it's like a love language thing where I'm making something for someone and they're enjoying it and that makes me happy. So I would learn to cook things because we're also doing things for each other, you know? But having to just do it to live for myself, no. What would you cook for us? I don't know. There's the point. I love cooking for other people, but I would never work in a restaurant kitchen. Yes. Wife material? No, I'm not. I don't think so. Can't be domesticated is crazy. I said can. Like I could. Like I can clean. That's something. I am a clean person. But like people are always like, oh, you hate cooking, like you would never want to be like in a domestic relationship. I'm like, but I would learn to cook if it was for someone else and not just for me. Okay, like I'm sure I could. How hard could it be? And I find that more enjoyable than for me to just do it for myself, you know? Plus ingredients are expensive. You give me someone that's gonna pay for ingredients, I'll learn to cook. Move aside domestic girlfriend. We have domesticated girlfriend. Oh, domestic? No, but then the verb form of domestic would be domesticated, no? Domestic, domesticated, domestic, domestic, domestic. Domesticated is not a real adjective, is it? Domestic would just be the adjective. Yeah. Girl failure isn't a bad thing, Benny. No, you have to have equal, you have to do things for each other in a relationship. You can't just be the one receiving all the good things. Domesticated, what are you, a cat? We can cook together? Yeah. It's a back and forth. It's just not one person doing everything for another person, you know? It's a trade-off. I will clean and I will cook if you do the laundry, take out the trash, and buy groceries. So maybe that's a lot more on the other side, but like, you know. I just learned from my mom spending Sundays to ration the week. Is that like meal prepping? I hate meal prep. I couldn't do that. Cooking together is horrible. Move out the damn way. Domesticated kind of implies that it was wild at some point. I am pretty wild. A partner, yeah, it felt like I would do everything for someone at a time in the past. No, it's give and take. How Benny does everything while we game? No, I game, you do everything. Make me a sandwich. What was that one quote from fucking, I think it was Ninja, who was like, my wife braless brings me a sandwich. Braless in quotes. That was crazy. What was the quote again? Braless. I just remember braless and I was like, dude, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I would divorce you on the spot if I had seen that. If I had seen that tweet and I was his wife, I would have divorced. Double kill bot lane, wife brings sandwich, unasked for. Unasked for braless, wasn't it? Isn't it unasked for braless? Right? I remember braless being in there. No? Am I crazy? Am I making that up? Did someone else make that up? Unasked for. Anyways, I would have divorced him on the spot. Double kill bot lane sandwich. I'm in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich not asked for with chips as I get a double kill bot lane. That's the full quote. I am in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich, not asked for, with chips as I get a double kill bot lane. So how's your day going? There's no way this is... Was this really real? Or was this a joke? This is just so funny. I would have divorced him on the spot. Oops, Caps, that's the first problem playing League. Hell of a sentence. Wow, sorry. Brolace? No, bra-less. So, bra. She's not wearing a bra, is what he's saying. Braless. Thanks for hosting, Beni. Do you mind heating it up with your... It's already hot. It's a funny satire, but genuinely, it's so... Yeah, like... I cannot believe he tweeted that. And I cannot believe his wife is still with him. Like, did we ever get a reaction from her? I want to receive a sandwich, not asked for, braless. A sentence rambles. Buying Labubu matcha Dubai chocolate with the huzz low key. That was a sentence I didn't enjoy saying. Maybe that's just their humor. I don't know. That's a little too cringe for me, dude. I cannot imagine. He deleted the tweet. He deleted the tweet, so yeah, maybe he felt the cringe after he posted it. I hope so. I would hope so. I would hope that he felt the cringe. I think it's ironic incel humor. I don't know if he was being ironic. That is the sense that exists. I saw a TikTok clip recently of Vanilla Mace on someone else's like YouTube show, I think, and then the girl on the YouTube show that was hosting it, she was like, so do you agree, to Vanilla Mace, she was like, so do you agree that any man under 5'6" is a labubu? And I just thought that was such a funny thing to say. I just thought that was such a funny fucking thing to say. A labubu? Are you a balloon? Are you a labubu? Let her I'm like, that's so mean, but it's kind of funny. That was a funny clip. A labubu. I hate labubus. I'll never have a labubu. Thank God. I don't ever want to have a labubu. God, I hate Labubu. The ads were made with stop motion animation. Common Labubus were mostly stupid AI craft. Oh, I've never seen a Labubu ad. I just don't like them. If you're over 5'6", you're Labubu XL. I saw a tweet that said, putting Labubu in my Labumbum, now it's covered in Labubu. Isn't that what they call fake Labubus? La Dudu? La Dudu? It's just, there's so many other like cute charms and toys and stuff out there. You don't all gotta Labubu, you know? There are other things. There are other things, man. What the hell? A labubu? Are you a labubu? Why is someone writing she prefers Twinkie guys in my Discord thread? I don't prefer Twinkie guys. I just don't like macho men. What? I don't like twinks. Those aren't for me. I just don't like big macho men or people with too much machismo like Harrison Ford and Chuck Norris. I just like them with a little bit of sentiment, you know what I mean? My favorite Labubu moment is the guy that bought the $2 carrying case and filled with pet hair, so it's Labubu shaved. Whoa, big brain. Hey, Macho Man Randy Savage, how could you, Benny? Who's Randy Savage? You heard that, boys. Get the fuck out the gym. I do not care for hunky boys, or do I? It's like, I mean, I like many types of men. It doesn't really come down to body size, but I don't really like, I definitely do not like overly buff. That's something I definitely do not like. But besides that, like, there's all sorts of types of guys that I'm into. It's either machos or twinks, Benny, choose a side. Never. I'm not into either of those. He doesn't know about wrestling stuff, guys. I don't know about wrestling stuff, but twinks are gay people. Twinks is for gays. That's gay vocabulary. So by definition, I'm not into twinks because I'm not a gay man. But if we're talking about the skinny boy body type, I'm also not that. Benny, there's no way you've seen the Toby movies. Who do you think Bonesaw was played by? Who's Bonesaw? Do you mean Tobey Maguire? The over-exaggerated buff kind? Yeah. Wait, is it? Yeah, Twinks is gay. It originated as gay vocabulary, but we've just become too familiar with it because people have been overusing it because of TikTok and stuff, to just associate it with a skinny boy. But that's not where it comes from. It's gay vocab. So you're just like a guy. Yeah. So would Benny like the Love and... No, I don't like any of the... I don't like the art style of Love and Deep Space. I hate that like hyper realistic 3D shit. And they're all just like kind of copy paste to me. They don't look different at all. I don't like... That's like very much not my vibe. I thought twink just means an attractive, lanky, skinny... No, it's gay vocab. Good morning. It's been around. There's a scene where Peter fights this muscle guy. That's a famous... Oh... As man spider. Yeah, okay. I would say my ideal body type is like, it's like you're fit, but like you cover it up well. I think ideal twink is from Twinkie. I don't think that's right. I don't know actually. But my, like, if we're gonna talk about like a fictional ideal, because I can't really think of a real life example right now, but like fictional, like Laios from Dungeon Meshi, where he's kind of bigger, but he's not like, his bigness is not because of like muscles, and he's like covered up most of the time, you know what I mean? I like Laios. And beauty just feels too Dalek, honestly, so I Love and Deep Space Nikki don't appeal to me. Well, Love and Deep Space is Chinese and not Korean, so yeah. Oh, it's not on the nose type. Yeah, fit dad bod. I think that's a good way of saying it. The muscles. Laios is the right amount of muscles to fat. Laios and like, actually, yeah, Laios' voice actor, Damien Haas from Smosh. I am not into Damien just because like, that's not the kind of personality. He's a little too awkward for me. But good body type. Damien Haas is like an ideal body type where he's like bigger, but he's still like fit, you know? Yeah. Huh, Damien Haas. Good body. Careful, white chocolate. Don't want you to melt a tweet regarding Laios. Is that the beach art? That one's really hot. I'm more into He-Man. Oh, He-Man's not. That's... What about Shane? Shane's too top heavy. Shane too top heavy for me. Yeah. I think it also helps right now because like Damien has dark hair and wears glasses a lot currently. I was never into like the dyed hair, but he got his black hair back and started wearing glasses, and I'm like, are you trying to appeal to me? Because I'm not really into you, but I mean, I could be. The author did show Laios' body underneath the armor. He has a bit of chubs would make... Yeah! I think his body is really cute. I like Laios' body a lot. I mean, not for the body pillow. No, I do not. That scares me. If someone is too buff, it scares me. Like, that's a little too, like, I'm getting red flags and warning signs if you're a little too buff. I said, hey, yeah. Someone like Terry McGinnis. I think any Bruce Timm guy is a little too top heavy. Bruce Timm draws his men like Doritos, and Terry's no. Refer to Laios. Benny, do you dislike Baki? What's Baki? I don't know what Baki is, so I don't know if I dislike it. I can only think of Laios. I can't really think of other examples. Not into the triangle body? No. More like a rectangle. It's a wrestling anime? Oh, then probably not, because I don't like sports anime. And seems very not my style. Also very gross. Oh, I think I saw my friends watch that. I think they constantly post a picture of some guy that looks like he's dried up lying on the ground or like sitting in a chair. I think that's where that picture comes from. I think they watched that and I was like, ugh. Maybe Yon looks skinny versus OG Batman. Oh, that's true. It could be, but I'm just thinking more Laios. Very muscular. Baki is hyper muscular. Men fighting anime. No, I would not like that. Like super unrealistic. Baki is the most insane martial arts anime to be ever put on paper. Mao Yuichiro, you would take the Oreo over the Oreo cakesters. Are the Oreo cakesters the ones they made with like the puffy like cake outside and cream? Oh yeah, I would take regular Oreos. Crunchy. Baki author is the Beastar's author's dad? That's so funny. That's so funny. Beastar's author also has a very interesting art style as well, so that kind of makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Man, I cannot think of another anime character that has Laios's body type. They're all like skinny bitches. They're thicker in FMA. The people are thicker in FMA. Like Roy and Maze and the women, they all have like thicker faces, more round, and actual thick bodies. So those guys are good. All right, FMA. Yeah, she draws thick people. Meat on their bones, you know? They have this thick fit builds. Yeah. I mean, because they're all in the military too, and they fight, so that makes sense. I guess how men draw men and women draw men. I mean, the author of FMA is a woman. So, that, I think it depends on like the genre. And also the author of Dungeon Meshi is a woman. So, women be drawing thick men sometimes. But a lot of shoujo like has skinny boys, so more like Roy and Hughes. Yeah. Yeah. Laios is good. What other anime guys doing it like Laios? I don't know. And Laios isn't even like my favorite character because like personality wise he's not my favorite. I just like his body. I like him for his body. My favorite character in Dungeon Meshi, my favorite character in Dungeon Meshi is Chilchuck. I kin Chilchuck. I'm like, oh, that's me. Please God, don't read Lickism, let alone, why would I if I think they're ugly? Why would I bother reading something I have no interest in? I barely watch things I do have interest in. I don't have time to watch things I have no interest in or reading. But yeah. Chuck-a-fuck. Chip-chunk. Chil-chuck. Chil-chunk. Chil-chunk. Chil-chuck. I like Chil-chuck. He's my favorite. I understand his emotions. When he gets angry and mad, I'm like, I understand. I understand the frustration here. We are the same, you and I. He's like 30. I know, he's got a wife and kids, and I think that's so funny. Like when they changed, when the author drew them, or when they swapped like races, and he was a human, and he was just like that middle-aged man, and I was like, that's so funny, dude. He's a good lad. Yeah, he's a single dad of the group. It's just so funny. It's like, that's such a good world building. Like, it's the best world building ever. Yeah, he's divorced. He's divorced and he has 3 daughters. Yeah, 3 daughters. Fallon is the best character even when she got turned into Chimera. Dude, Fallon is so hot. Fallon is so hot. When she ripped off her shirt, she's so hot. And her and Marcel lesbians. Marcel is in lesbians with Fallon. Fallon is just like, she's Fallon. She's just she does. Her and Laios don't have too many thoughts in their head, but Marcel is only in love with Fallon. It's funny that the author regards Laios as the most normal. He divorced, but since he still loves his wife, he told everyone he cheated on her so people won't hate his wife. Oh, Chip Chunk. That's so sweet. Oh, Chip Chunk. That's sad, but sweet, but sad. So sad. Dude, Marcel is so in lesbians with Fallon that like, so you know when an anime is made, right? It's like a given that there's gonna be porn of anime. And usually for me, I'm just like, whatever, porn's gonna be made. I don't care, you know, I don't care. But Marcel's so in love with Fallon to the point where if I see porn of her and it's not with Fallon, I'm just like, you're disgusting. When usually I don't give a shit if porn is, because like, it's anime, porn's gonna be made out of it, right? But for Marcel specifically, if it's not with Fallon, I'm just like, destroy this art. Delete this art now, actually. Just delete it. You're wrong and you're not a good person. Imagine mentioning from when Machio from the dumbbell enemy hulks up. I have no idea what any of those words mean. Don't leave the Fallon. She's so pure, even when she couldn't massacre. I'm just, you know, it's gonna happen because it's anime, so I can't stop that. But if you're gonna lewd Marcel, it has to be with Fallon and no one else, nothing else. Otherwise, you're a bad person. And like, I've shipped plenty of characters before and I know I'm gonna see porn and I'm just like, whatever, that's porn, I don't care. Like, it happens. I look at porn of a lot of things, right? It's only Marcel. It's only Marcel because she's so in love with Fallon. I'm just like, I don't think you're a good person if you did that. No, you gotta delete that. I don't like it. You gotta delete that. I don't like it. And I'm like immune to porn at this point, but it's just her. It's just her. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't do that, and I hate you. Yeah. We must protect them. I think gatekeeping that ship. It's not gatekeeping. If anything, I want to spread the word of that ship because it should only be with each other. Are they actually in love, or do we get one scene in the fandom? No. Well, Marcel's in love with Fallon. I didn't say they're in love, but Marcel is in love with Fallon. I have a friend that Dungeon Meshi is her entire life. That is the one series she only cares about. She has all the books in Japanese and has like gotten the book signed by the author and has all the whatever information. And she is adamant that Marcel is only in love with Fallon. So I'm gonna believe my friend. Fallon's still oblivious in my opinion. I'm saying Marcel's in love with Fallon. I'm only saying Marcel is in love with Fallon. Marcel in love with Fallon. Not that it's reciprocated. Okay? But yeah, Marcel. Marcel, only Fallon. Only Fallon. I don't care about anything else. Yeah, I'm supporting you. Okay, good. Anything else? No, not allowed. Not with Marcel. Benny's saying this so her friend won't hear it. No, I'm saying it because I believe it. And it's supported by my friend's support. I'm adding stuff. Yeah. My friend is just my backup supporting my theory. I'm not just saying this so she won't hurt me. I believe in Marcel only loving Fallon. Especially in the corner and not shipped with anyone else. So she's so funny. Senshi is like, I love that they always do the fan service with Senshi. I think that's awesome. We saw a full panty shot with him multiple times. Have you ever seen Smiling Friends or the memes? Because that show is so freaking funny. I watched 2 seasons, right? I watched both seasons of Smiling Friends. It has its moments, definitely, but I'm not like crazy about it, which is insane because like it was really, really popular. I love seeing art of Smiling Friends, and my favorite is red guy. You know, that like the way he talks is just really funny. But like besides that, I'm not like crazy about it because I don't like gross out humor, and I feel like a lot of the visuals sometimes go gross out, and I'm like, yeah. One of Chilchuck's daughters, like Senshi, wouldn't she be really young though? I guess Senshi is young for a dwarf. I don't really know how that works out age-wise. Alan, yeah, Alan. I like Alan the best. I thought you would have hated it because it's ugly. I think it's cute at some points because I think like Glep and Alan and Pim and what is Yellow Man's name? I thought Charlie? I think they're cute because they're just simple shapes. Charlie, okay. I think they're cute because they're simple shapes. Everyone else is usually ugly. But it definitely has some jokes here and there, like some clips that I think are so funny. But then the majority of the episode, I'm just like, oh, okay. Okay. That's very cursed, yeah. But it's fun. I mean, it reminds me of your Terraria NPC mod. Yeah. Says here that the Meshi author deliberately avoids full-on romances in their story. They mention how later in the story Mercer deliberately falls. There's something to Laios' arms. No. I don't care. I also don't know what you're reading and if it's true or not, so I don't know. People be saying shit on the internet all the time. I'm not here for any Marcel Laios propaganda. That's weird and I don't like it. It's the wiki. Is the addiction flaring up again? Terraria? I mean, I am addicted to it. I literally don't have time. I got shit to do. Death of the author kind of stuff. Benny's headcanon is the only one she cares about. Yeah. But there are also a lot of things that I think just get like lost in translation shit. I don't know, but I'm not here for Laios Marcel propaganda. No. Well, they're future sibling-in-law, so it's fine. Yeah. Materia Pro Ship is Mechanic Girl and Goblin Tinker. I don't care about the NPCs enough, so go ahead. Do that. Yeah, go ahead. I support you. Doesn't the Goblin Tinker look like Squidward, or is that just my mod? Let me wipe my glasses. Doesn't the Goblin Tinker look like Squidward? Mr. Squidward! Arr, 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 arr. Might just be your mod? Oh. Oh my god, he does? Right? Terraria, Goblin, Tinker. Yeah, his base model just looks like Squidward. Yeah, I'm right. That's just his base mode. That's Squidward. That's Squidward. That's not my mod. My mod actually wouldn't even make him look like people shaped. It'll probably make him look like a squiggly. But yeah, I always be thinking about Terraria. We're gonna be playing Terraria on Friday, actually. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to play yesterday when you guys were like fighting the eye and stuff, but like, guys, when I'm not streaming, when I'm not working my fire job and I'm not streaming, I have so many things I have to do. I'm organizing like a big event right now, like starting to, so that's also going to take up a lot of time. So mostly if I play Terraria, it'll be on stream. And I have a lot of things I have to record. Yeah. There's a lot of cute mechanic girl fan art. Why am I so adamant on labeling the pro tag Wise from ZZZ that he blocks any artist who pairs him with a woman? So adamant on labeling the pro tag Wise from... Wait, I don't understand. I don't know anything about ZZZ either, so... Benny been shirking duties? No, I'm not shirking duties. I'm literally saying I can't play Terraria because I'm doing shit. Like, I'm busy. I'm not shirking duties. Big event. Yeah, I'm trying to plan something. Hi, Nonami, welcome in. Can't wait for the coral item collab. I'm so excited. Farming with Bestie. Is he has too many women? It's more women than men, no offense. Isn't that any Hoyoverse game? That's just any Hoyo game. I don't really play Hoyo games, so Any hints on what this event could be? No. I can't. Sorry. Addicted to the grind. It's true. I love to be busy, but it also means I'm very tired and have no time to myself. Just doing the opposite of anything. Yeah, I'm taking on more duties, to be honest, than I should be. You got spending, I believe. Thank you. I mean, they sell the gachas. Most gacha games are like that. Yeah, lots of women in gacha games. I don't play any Hoyoverse games, so you said duty. Duty. Any Hoyo game except Tears of Themis. Yep, that's just gaming in general. I don't play any of those. Off stream, Benny is making deals and setups now. I'm just organizing things and like getting like content shit done, and like, dude, I have to like, one of the most annoying things I have to do that I haven't been doing, I've been slacking, and that's why you don't see shorts as much, is like I have to scrub through my own VODs to find like clippable stuff. Because I want to make shorts, but like scrubbing VODs takes so much time. And oftentimes, since I am myself and I'm watching myself, I don't consider things funny enough to clip. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's scrubbing VODs takes so much time, and I don't want to do it because I don't want to listen to myself. As a gacha team got rid of their gacha system, I heard. Oh, interesting. No gacha for a gacha system? How does that work? The Clippers have been slacking me. No, you're not slacking. I mean, you're not like, this isn't your job, but it's my job. So I have to like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I understand listening to yourself. Yeah, I don't want to listen to myself. You know, I'm already listening to myself every day of my life. Every second I open my mouth, I'm listening to myself. And I have to be like, ugh, is this part funny? I don't know. But then I also don't trust people to like edit my clips and stuff, because I'm like, oh, I don't think you're funny. Basically it's just a story-driven game now, I guess. Oh. Do I know this is going Warframe route when we're on decisions through convenience of getting stuff cosmetics? Oh. Is there anything we can do to help with that? I mean, you know, just if there's a moment you think is funny on stream, you could just clip it, or like give me a timestamp or something so I can look at the clip. That's pretty much it. If there's any moment in the stream that you think is a good moment, you can always just like timestamp or clip it, and I'll look at it. Gotcha is just prettier loot boxes. Oh. Definitely not from making ASMR content, right? Huh? ASMR content? I haven't done an ASMR stream yet, but I'm planning on it because I just got all my ASMR gear. So the plan is to set up my ASMR stuff tomorrow, but I might have to reschedule the first Rplay ASMR stream if I can't get the ASMR set up in time, because I'm having a bit of an issue with stuff and I have to get someone to help me, but I don't know when they'll be available, so that might get changed to V-Lover so that we can finish the game. I'm not too sure yet. I have to see what happens tomorrow. It's like hearing your voice on a random old video. You just hate hearing your voice. Yeah, I don't like hearing my own voice. So the issue of trusting you'll do it right, but don't things are funny like others. I have massive vitriol towards Scotch as a whole, but the lewds is quite literally unlike nothing else. Oh, the road came in? Yeah, my ASMR, my interface and all the cables and the Rode M5, they're all in. I just need to set them up. ASMR as in listening to yourself. Does listening to yourself count as ASMR? I don't know about that. Any plans for what's next out of V-Lovers? I really want to play. I have a game after V-Lover. It's Sex, Witch, Hex, Flip, Witch, Sex, Hex, Witch, Flip, Sex, Hex, Flip, Witch, Hex. You have to listen to yourself a little with setting it up. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, that one. Clip it. It's those 4 words in an order that I don't remember. I think it starts with hex first. I think it's hex, forbidden, hex, flip witch. No, forbidden, hex, sex, flip witch. No. Flip witch sex hex? Okay. That makes more sense. Flip witch sex hex. Oh, yeah, okay. You're so close. It's those words in an order. But that one, because I really want to play that one, and I don't want to do another visual novel. Have you ever it's flip witch forbidden sex hex. Flip witch forbidden sex hex. That one, guys. Because it looks really cute, and it's got cute little animations, and it's horny, and there's a sex hex clearly. So yeah, I want to play that one. Yeah, but I do want to do more ASMR. Like, I'm really excited to get started with ASMR, but I want to make sure I do it right, because you know me, I don't want to have bad audio. Like, that'll just kill me if I do like an ASMR stream and it's just like horrible audio, because I be like testing my audio all the time. Like, whenever I start a stream, I record myself for a little bit and then listen to it back and make sure like the audio is level and that I'm not peaking or anything. So I'm just very picky, and I don't want to like fuck it up the first time. And it's all new gear, so I have to like test it out and stuff. Feverishly hoping for coping for Dona. I don't know that one. Many won't always be hundreds of her. You need to know that ASMR is supposed to. I mean, I know, but I'm gonna make it as good to my abilities. So yeah, I'm not just gonna like turn it on and be like, oh, hope it works. Like, I gotta make sure I'm doing the most of what I can to make it sound good. Because I want it to sound good. And to be honest, I think ASMR works best when there's the least amount of filters possible. So I don't think I actually have to do too much. I just have to like walk through it with someone. And so it's dependent on if that person has time for me or not. Or I can try reaching out to other people, which I actually might do that after stream. Maybe I can text someone else, because I know I have quite a few people that do ASMR as their main thing. So I'm gonna reach out. Raw and no filter. I think the biggest thing for me is that, like, because it's a second interface and a different mic, I don't want to. So I have an interface. My current mic is an XLR, and ideally I want to switch out the interface each time. Like when I'm streaming, and then if I do an ASMR, I switch the whole interface, because I don't want to mess with my current stream mic settings, because my stream sound is really good, right? I don't want to get rid of that. So I don't want to like have to switch the mics but use a new interface. I want to switch out the whole interface so I can make sure this sound doesn't change. ASMR collab, I think that would be hard. Hopefully somewhere down the line you'll play Summer Clover. If you haven't, it's similar to V-Lover. I don't know about visual novels. I'm not very good at visual novels. I get really bored. I mean, I can think of a couple you could reach out to, so you should be fine. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's fair. Setting up everything again is a hassle. You did hire someone to check your audio too. The person that helped me with my stream audio is very busy, so I don't know if she'll be able to help me again, but there are other people I can reach out to for the ASMR audio specifically. I hope they have time. This learn can be done, but ask others how they did collabs. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to do an ASMR collab. I don't know. I think that'll be awkward, but we'll see. I'm down for like ASMR like relay events, because that's still me by myself, but as a so you mean a scripted audio RP with someone else? I could do that. I'd be down for that. That'd be fun. Will you use a setup other than ASMR, like voiceovers or roleplay stuff? I use my regular mic for voiceover stuff and RP stuff. All my RP stuff that I do over on RPlay and the one I have here on YouTube, it's with this mic. Because you shouldn't be using ASMR mics for recorded audio like RP. Because the quality is not that great for voice stuff, like voice acting. If you want to do voice acting, you just use a regular mic, not an ASMR mic. ASMR really sounds good. Yeah, that sounds more doable. You don't have to worry about bouncing off someone else. Yeah, I'd rather do a scripted one. Different mics for different things. Yeah, regular mic plus mixing is what you do for voice acting, like scripts and stuff. But if you're doing like actual ASMR, because a lot of people be calling their audio RPs ASMR, it's not ASMR. It's just that's why I label mine audio RP. But ASMR mics for ASMR only, and then like regular mic for like voice acting, talking stuff. Most collabs for ASMR all scripted. That's audio RP. Can we have a red line plus clipping ASMR? I need to fry my ears to sleep. What's a red line? Clipping? Red line clipping? What's that? I think for my ASMR on RPlay at least, I don't know if I'll do ASMR on YouTube just because that's kind of tricky. Who knows? I'll probably change my mind. But on RPlay at least, it's gonna be not. ASMR on RPlay is gonna be very natural and bare bones. I think. Yeah, not, yeah, I don't, yeah. Someone said to me, I paid a lot of money to get this ASMR mic. I'm gonna get my money worth by using it for everything. That's not how that works. Titling it ASMR probably gets more clicks. Yeah, no, I understand why, but like I put audio RP because like ASMR is not my main thing anyways. So I'm more of a voice acting person versus an ASMR person. That's why I label it as audio RP. My brother almost got to voice Globet from My Friendly Neighborhood. I don't know what that is. I mean, ASMR on YT, you have to behave. Yeah, it's very tricky to be an ASMR artist on YouTube, so be careful. Barebone, understood. 2 separate voices. Anyways, we got a bunny. Don't give me that face. A fuck ass face. I can't even make the face. Is that the face? YouTube hates ASMR. It sure does. It sure does. Yeah, Alias got it hard from my team. Oh, trust me, I know, I was there. That girl was unmonetized on YouTube longer than she was monetized for a long second there. It was so sad. ASMR on YouTube is sad. It's hard. I know also that like Sarah Luceria from Globy, she like never monetizes her ASMR streams either, but she does it anyways because she loves to do ASMR and her fans love ASMR. I'm like, girl, you're working so hard, you can't even monetize those streams. I'm so sad for you. Please go support Sarah Luceria. And Alias and Nono. Anyone that does ASMR and is getting hit by YouTube, please go support them. I feel so bad. It's not fair. Sarah's ASMR is so good. Yeah, I'm a fan of Sarah Luceria. I like Sarah Luceria. I'm a fan of Alias and Nono. Sarah's like I know Alias really well, so I'm like, Alias and Nono, I love her, but Sarah, I'm like, oh wow, Sarah Luceria is like, oh wow, Sarah Luceria. I'm just like, oh wow, Sarah Luceria. Sarah Luceria is like someone who like, there are just some people in this world who you're like, you're a princess, and I have to treat you well. I want to treat you like princess, you know? I don't know. There are just some girls that are like that for me, and Sarah's one of them. I like your RP, makes me smile. Oh, thank you. Real, Sarah's been doing it for a bit, so she knows what to do. Oh wow, Sarah Luceria, agreed. Pretty girls. I don't know. It's kind of like that, like Valley Girl kind of voice that I just really enjoy. I don't know. Sarah Luceria. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute. I like her. Don't tell her that. I mean, that's why I watched her streams, and I put out like a clip of her, I think last week. It was just an out of context clip of her just saying like, bitch. Oh, Oh, Maeve Morverin. Welcome in, Sealies. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello. So tell her? No, I said don't tell her. Speaking of Sarah, no, that's Maeve. That's Maeve Morverin. Seal kisses and ocean wishes. Speak of the Globey. Seal kisses and ocean wishes. Welcome in. Or. That's what seals sound like. Yeah, but it's her gen, man. Okay. So shh, be quiet. I hope you had a good time. What were you doing? What were you doing? What were you playing? The Pinnis Gang has returned. Awesome. Welcome back. Welcome back, Pinnis Gang. Where am I? You're at the Beni Doki stream. Hello, everybody. My name is Beni Doki. I am the fire captain of PROMISU Metro City Fire Department, and I am part of PROMISU EN's first English generation ENGuard. And right now I'm doing a yapping stream, and we're just talking about whatever. We're just talking about ASMR currently. Buckshot roulette. Oh my god, the backshot roulette. I heard that's a fun game. That's more sea lion. Seals just growl loudly. What happened with Sarah? Oh, I mean, I was just talking about how I enjoyed Sarah. I enjoy Sarah's ASMR. She's like, you know. Backshot roulette. Yeah, I heard that's where people go for backshot roulette. Hot tub. Aren't you hot enough? Oh, dang. Okay, real. Dropping the noodles? The noodles? What noodles? Backshot relay. At least that version is non-lethal. Non-lethal? What? Oh, backshot relay. Backshot relay. Buckshot. Buckshot relay is the one with like Russian roulette, but there's like that creepy guy in front of you who talks to you creepily, right? And you can, is it just single player? I've seen pictures of it. Yeah. Isn't it like a little bit horror too? Like, doesn't scary stuff happen or something? I've seen it. Made 1v. Oh, you can play with chat? That's cool. There's multiplayer now? Ooh, I've played the other Russian roulette one where you are furries. I liked that one. Which one's that one again? You can do horror undertones, I think. There's a little bit of story to it. That's Liar's Bar. Yeah, I played Liar's Bar. That was funny. I always played as the rabbit, but I think they have new characters now. They got like a hot fox or something. That one is so funny. Yeah, I like when they turn their head and they're like, That's the poker one. Yeah, but it's still like Russian roulette because they got the gun and the bullets, right? Yeah. They got gun and they play Russian roulette. Yeah. That's a very respectful fox. Eh? Isn't she like a goth baddie? What am I thinking about? Isn't the fox like a goth baddie? Doesn't she just look like Diane from Bad Guys? It's more like Cheat from Neopets. Oh, do you mean BS? Yeah, BS is what we used to call it. Because Cheat from Neopets is the card game BS. And I used to be a pro at that game because I'm a good liar and a cheater. Wondering if you could play Liar's Bar or Buckshot Roulette with chat. I think you can. There must be a way. I've seen Crony play with chat. But you could see all my cards, so I don't know if that would, like, you know. But I thought only my buddies and I call it BS. No, that's what we called it on the schoolyard. Living dangerously. Yeah, BS. I used to be so good at that game because, like, I also played it on Neopets a lot and I was also good at it there. But like I used to be good at it when I played it with my friends because I would straight up just cheat and like also count the numbers a bit. But I would straight up cheat and then people would never catch me. You have to trust the viewer to play fair, basically. That'd be hard. Because in BS, what they don't tell you is like, if you're like, oh, I've got like, you could say like, I've got 2 aces, right? Put down 2 aces, but under those 2 aces, just put fucking random cards. And if they call you out, you show them only the top 2 cards. They'll never know you put more cards underneath it. Pro BS cheating trick. And if they're like, you're cheating, be like, it's BS. You're supposed to lie. Them's the rules. them's the rules. Actually, if you're not checking all the cards, that's on you. If you're believing my word, that's on you. Good at by cheating, that's cheating. But the game's about cheating. The game's about lying and cheating. So, if you're not cheating, you're not winning at BS at least, because that's the point of BS. I remember playing that movie game during breakfast in school. We would become last table. It was BS and spoons. We were really into spoons. I don't even fucking remember how you play spoons, but I remember that being a game that we were all crazy about. Spoons. For a bunch of haggler, much appreciate trait. Mind game cereal. Yeah, I'm in your mind. Spoons. Yeah, spoons. Remember when you just grabbed the spoons? I think they banned us bringing the spoons to school though, so we started playing a version where you just stick out your tongue, and we called it tongues. But yeah, instead of grabbing a spoon, you stick out your tongue. Spin the word, get the benefits. Benny, are you small spoon or big spoon? Small? I don't know. I haven't been with a person since like high school, so I don't. I think I would prefer small. Benny's always in our dreams. What? Me? Cringe. Just kidding. I remember an all-girlfriend group fell apart because of that game. Because of spoons? That's crazy. Dude, spoons ruining a friendship? That's sad. That's sad. That's crazy. How the heck are you gonna ban spoons? Well, because we were just bringing like plastic spoons to school, and because we were getting really violent with it, where like we would take them and like throw them across the yard. So like you can't bring them anymore. So we just started sticking out our tongues, and it was way less violent. Benny's spoonless. Depending on the spoon. Yeah, depending on the spoon, I suppose. Yeah, I'm spoonless. Sorry, I'm spoonless. I haven't had a spoon in a long time, so I couldn't tell you, but I think I would like to be held. I think that would be nice. But unfortunately, I'm spoonless and bitchless. And swagless and rizless and sauceless. Maidenless. I heard you're a biter? Who said that? Who said that? No maidens? No maidens. No maidens. Sorry. I'm kind of a loser and a homebody. One day, Benny, you'll be a little spoon. Laboobuless? I ain't got no laboobos. I ain't got no laboobos. You are the maiden. Yeah, but I can still have maidens and I don't have any. Nobody did I put out bait? I'm not a biter. A fighter. A haggler and a hugger adding to the notes. I'm not a hugger. I'm not a hugger. Not at all. Not for like people I don't know. Friends? Yeah. Betty not a biter. I think it would be nice to just like, sometimes I'd be seeing like my friends' hands and arms, and I'm like, what if I just bit it though? So I think I could. Your woes be many and your maidens be few. You want my woes to be many and my maidens few? Why? Why? People I don't know, that's like normal. I don't know. I don't know. But you have Riz? Me? You think I have Riz? Wow. You think I have Riz? That's pretty cool. Okay. You think I could get maiden? Wow, me? I can get maiden. I think it's normal. I'm so normal. I'm normal. Someone wishing you a hard life. They can stop now. I think they've made my life hard enough. If they want to stop wishing that, that'd be really nice. They can stop wishing that. They can stop wishing that. Like that thing where it's like, stop praying for my grandpa, he's too strong. Stop praying, stop wishing for my hard life. It's too hard. Make your Labubu's be few in your Dubai chocolate. Oh, I'm down with that. I don't like Labubu's, so. And Dubai chocolate's yummy. Sorry to say, it is quite yummy if you get a good one. Did you have Riz, Benny? Not the right Riz yet. Not the right Riz? Then it's not Riz if it's not the right Riz. According to my calculations, I reckon a 3.6 probability. Insecure? Nope. Maybe they need a slice of pizza. I think about that grandpa regularly. You don't like do you not like my nerd voice? I reckon a 35.6 probability according to my calculations. To anyone preying on my downfall, please stop, you want. Yeah, stop that. I'm tired. Knock it off. Cut it out. Get a life. Get a life. You don't have to keep preying on my downfall. Don't you have shit to do? Nerd. Wow. Throwback to DBZA. Beloved DBZA. Beloved. Beloved. I like when I bite my lip. Preying on your uplift, opposite of downfall. Thank you. Are we on some sort of personality education right now? Personality education? That sounds suspicious. That's weird. Personality education? What the heck? Personality education? Kinda sus. That sounds like a tag. Sorry. I'll be normal. Sounds sketchy as hell. Yeah, that sounds sketchy. But Benny, tricks are for kids. I don't like tricks, so they can have their tricks. What's normal? Me, I'm very normal. I'm normal. You look up normal in the dictionary and it's a picture of me. Personality education. Personality education sounds like a safe way to describe indoctrination. Personality education. Indoctrination? Yeah. Or like brainwashing. Indoctrination is just a fancy word for like brainwashing, I think. Yes. Myra is freaky. Okay, brother. You mean a cult then? Maybe, yeah. I think we're all freaky. Except me, I'm normal. I'm very normal. Different from Mindbreak, of course. Yeah. Yeah. That's not the word. It's brainwashing. Don't you put that evil on me. Too much hot tub leads to dry throat, thirstiness. Everyone has their own freaky points. I mean, I've been drinking a lot of water. Benny being freak on main? I don't be freak on main. That's what I have an alt for. I don't be a freak on main. I have an alt Twitter. She's reading the smut in Tainted Grail on stream. Whoa. I love reading smut. The alt is basically the main. No, it's not. Benny, if push comes to shove, you wouldn't cast a hex on us, would you? If I had magic? If I had magic, I'd be casting spells on many people. Depends. Is a hex only a bad thing? Assumptions. Haven't been on the alt in a while. I mostly just use it to retweet saucy stuff, you know? I mostly just use it to retweet stuff. Girly Pop, you is a demon? I'm a dragon. I'm not a demon. I'm a dragon. Bring up the spying glass, gentlemen. The spying glass. The spying glass. What are you? Like an old 1950s gentleman with like a microscope spy glass thing that you use to look at the opera? If Benny has magic, she would find out why she got no bitches. I would get bitches if I had magic. Oh my, well, my bad. I'm a dragon! Well, you cast your spell and stole many hearts. Me? I don't think so. I don't think so. I would cast my spell to spread Benny propaganda. My spell would be propaganda spell. Oh, it's okay. Oh, so now it's AI deep search. Okay, don't use AI. You don't have to do that. Use your brain. Dragons are still proficient in magic, by the way. That's true. I only have fire magic. Beni world domination. You do that now though, Beni. Benism propaganda. What do you think they're always used for cloaks and armor? How do I tame you? You can't tame me. What? My magic spell is to spread Beni propaganda. Go out into the world and spread the word of Beni Doki and tell people to subscribe to me and watch my stuff. Do you like dragon girls? Do you like ASMR? Do you like audio roleplay? Do you like sussy things or non-sussy things? Because I also play games, cozy games. Do you like cozy games? Watch Beni Doki. Go put that out there into the world. Yeah, put that out there into the world. Do it. Beni, that's a pyramid scheme. Go start a pyramid scheme. kidding. For legal reasons, I'm kidding. Correction, you let Beni ruin you. I wouldn't do that. That's not my kink. It would be the other way around. Grab the horns. That's the fastest way to tame or lose an arm. Just saying, if you like grab the horns, I've got a free audio. What? Who said that? Do you like a fire dragon who gets into situations? Watch Beni Doki. Yeah, I get into many situations. Keep it in the fun side, peeps. Yeah. You see one of the glasses of plain milk, just put it in a circle around it. Beni as in, oh, now I'm missing out. I make audio role plays. I've got one here that's safe for work, but I also, if you check out my Neocities that has all my links, or even my Twitter that has my other links, I have an art play where I upload many audio role plays 18 plus every month. And the first one was free, which you can go listen to for free. And it's on my art play. You can go check it out. And if you like it, there's also more that you can either purchase a single time or subscribe to. But there is a free one there. That was the very first one. There is a bit of horn grabbing, I will say. I want to become a certified Beni Doki LLC salesman. Become a Beni Doki LLC salesman and do it in a triangle shape. If I get 2 people to subscribe and they both get 2 people and yeah. And what shape does that make? Awesome. Triangles? Great. I can't fix her. Good. So do you like have two forms, or are you just a hybrid? I'm a hybrid dragon. I would like to think that I have a dragon form, but I'm mostly just women with dragon wings and horns and tail. You want to see Beni with glasses? Pray that it happens one day. I would love to have glasses. I would love to have glasses. Hello, would you like to hear about the word of our Lord and Savior Beni Doki? I would! Tell me all about it! Taming a dragon is a daunting task, but congrats on merging? Merging? You think I caught a dragon and then I merged with them? That'd be cool lore. But no, I was born like this. I have a lore video if you want to watch it on my YouTube. There's a lot of horn grabbing. Is it a lie? It's only one time. Good blend, try massaging the tip of her tail. Isn't it the base of the tail usually? That's the spot. According to all the dojins and the fan fiction I've read, it's usually the base of the tail. Beni with glasses? Yeah! I want it to be like that, please. I would love that. I think that'd be really funny. Then I can do my nerd voice. Another assumptions failed. Back to the notes. There's a lot of horn grabbing in my imagination. I mean, horns... Listen, handles, they're great, okay? That's all I'll say. I like them. Mostly, yeah, the base of the tail. Yeah, the base of the tail. It's actually the base of the tail that's the most sensitive, not the tip of it. That tail might have an acid spray ability. I don't think so. No, I'm a fire dragon. I'm not a lizard. Tokusatsu? I love tokusatsu. Tokusatsu is awesome. But yeah, I also stream on Artplay once a week if you're interested in like 18 plus games and other associated things. You can go check it out. I'm trying to figure it out without going through. Figure out what? You can just go to my Neocities or my Twitter and I have a link to my Artplay. Very visible there. Other things, yeah. Remember, fellows, wyverns and dragons are two different species. I'm trying to figure out my character. I mean, I'm a person, so that might be a little hard. Third play, we call it. Third play. Third play. Because that's the pun with our play. Third play. Third play. I think my character is just like, I mean, that is what the lore video is for. I think my character is just tsundere, the older woman, sub bottom brat. I don't know. I think that's what I tag all my stuff on our play as. Third play, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, third play. Third play. Because our play, so it's third play. Yeah, I get it. Heavy tsundere, yeah. Oh dear, quenching one, we shall praise the only one. Okay. Anyways, I'm running out of my mouth is getting tired of talking. I think I need to close it up soon, guys. Funny fire dragon gets axed and realized fire bat. That is the gist of it. That is the gist of it. To forward, Benny is running low on zatsu. I spent 3 hours and 20 minutes. I mean, you've been going on what, 3 hours? Yeah. Spooning time? I don't have anyone to spoon. Unless you're including my cats, then yeah, I guess we spoon because like they insist on sleeping with me in my bed. Great zatsu bunny, thank you. I feel like I feel like it's been so long since we zatsu'd, but like it's only been a week. Onsen spooning in the onsen. That's nasty. Isn't that just like sitting on each other in the onsen? Sorry. Onsen scenario. Sitting on each other in the, okay, anyways, good stuff. I read a doujin like that. Fire dragon is a firefighter captain. Like, how did that happen? Watch the lore video. It's all in there. I literally explain it. Cats are more of bed hogs. Yeah. Thanks for streaming. It was lots of fun. Yeah. Thank you for being here, guys. Thanks for the zatsu bunny, and that's not nasty, that's cute. Battle of the butts. How many? I think you seen a few like that. Yeah, I've seen a few. I've seen a few where it's like, anyways, I'm gonna brush my teeth and go to bed. Have a good night. All right, I love lore, so thanks for that. Yeah, I've got a lore video, and it's very, very cutely drawn, and it has really good like voice acting and sound design, and the art's really cute, so you should watch it. Benny broth, slurp it up. It's all in there. There's broth. This onsen is full of broth. Thanks for streaming. Was a coming time. I just don't have a sudden urge stream after this. No, I simply don't have time. Unfortunately, that will be on Thursday. We will do that on Thursday. Okay. There's no after stream this time. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm busy. Running by the spicy. First time tuning in, had some good laughs though. I hope you guys, thank you, I appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you had a good time. Like the stream if you want. Tell a friend. Word of mouth advertisement. That's my propaganda, and that's my propaganda. Your homework tonight is to spread the propaganda and make a scheme that's in the shape of a triangle. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some Hollow Knight. Yeah, Hollow Knight. That's the Discord if you want pings for when I go live, and any of that, and whenever I upload videos or chat with other people, and I'm in there sometimes. We lost some time with you. My loser's not trying to eat Benny. He's working hard, no time for unscheduled fun. Just got lots of chores to show friends. Bye, guys. Oh, wait, shit, you're right. I have to find someone to raid. Hold on. I know how to stream. Let me find someone. Oh my god, I love my life. We're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Hiyori. Let me see if she's still streaming for a bit. love. Stop giving advertisements. Stop giving me advertisements. Let me watch Hiyori Mokami. Let me watch. Okay, she's only been streaming for 76 minutes and she goes on for quite a longer usually. So we're gonna go to Hiyori Mokami, who's also doing a zatsu, guys. So one zatsu to another. Hiyo's really cool. I love Hiyori Mokami. She's awesome. She taught me a lot about like organizing events and stuff. She's very wise and awesome and very funny and very good singing too. So you should definitely go follow her and support her, and she's awesome. And I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys. I see you guys next time. You can drink up the broth. Just not in moderation. Okay. Okay.